lost last year in Dexter, Missouri. Friday night, it was electrical storm for the ages, Kurt. And the Mules, when they postponed the game, they were up 7-0. And then Saturday night they come back to finish the game, and lightning struck again in the form of the Dexter Bearcat defense, shutting out the Mules in overtime to beat them for the first time in 17 years. And tonight we've got the rematch here at Freddie Morrow Stadium. Bruce Weitzel, Kurt Sherman with you to bring you all the exciting action. It's going to be a big ball game with the Bearcats and Poplar Bluff tonight.
It looks like it's going to be a big crowd. As we look over here on Highway 67, everything's filled up. The Baptist parking lot's filled up. You still got time to get down here. If not, watch us on cable.
We're going to take a break and come back and talk more about the ball game tonight. It's going to be a barn burner, baby. If you, like I said, Kurt said, if you can't get down here, watch us on live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Halter. Let's go, PB.
Truck after truck after truck of big-time savings on pre-owned vehicles have arrived at Blackwell Baldwin Ford, Lincoln Mercury, Toyota, and Poplar Bluff. When prices fall, we buy big to save you big-time money. Like Corolla LE starting at $13,900. An 07 Highlander V6 loaded $23,900. 07 RAV4 Limited's $22,900. And a great selection of Camry LEs. Hurry in to save big-time money at Blackwell Baldwin Ford and Poplar Bluff, where low prices and low payments sells cars and trucks every day.
It starts as a vacant lot, then the foundation is poured, the frame goes up, roof and walls are added, and 1,000 details later, the house is done. But if it's your house, your home, it's the place where your plans are fulfilled and your dreams become reality. At First Midwest Bank, we make all kinds of loans, but none are more satisfying than the loans for new homes. Come see why customers come first at First Midwest Bank.
To Anderson.
Gamblin' Lumber, your hardware store in Poplar Bluff since 1939. Ross Electric has been family-owned and operated for 58 years in the same location. Ross Electric has been built on quality service before, during, and after the sale. Come in and see some of the new and exciting appliances from the Whirlpool Corporation. Ross Electric sells and services Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Roper, and Estate appliances. Knowledgeable salespeople, affordable terms, and quality Whirlpool appliances. Stop by and see Brian, Barb, John, Katie, Johnny, or Ross and their selection of Whirlpool appliances at 1219 Maud Street. Ross Electric, they're high on service and low on price.
Hey, sports fans, we're back here at Freddie Morrow Stadium. The Mules very handily dismantled a New Madrid Eagles squad last week here at Freddie Morrow Stadium to open up the home part of our season. 36-12, Kurt, and it'd be nice to have a breather. And you know, you look at the press on the Bearcats here when it came out in the paper a month ago or so, and they were like a young, inexperienced team. Had an awesome team last year, very well coached by Mr. Pixley. But I tell you what, these guys have got some. They've got some game.
Yeah, I think you can count on this. Dexter, coming off last year, thinks that they think they can win, and they're going to pull out all the stops to beat their great rivals of Poplar Bluff. You can bet on it.
Yeah, and Poplar Bluff's got an opportunity to, I don't know if revenge factor would play a part in this ball game. Coach Robbins doesn't seem to think so, but I tell you what, these guys are coming here and they want to show that they're, even though they're 1-2 team, now they lost to 2 state-ranked teams in Festus and St. John, like Poplar Bluff, but they've got an opportunity. They've got some talent, and it's going to be a great ball game.
Yeah, they put a big hurt on Sykeston last week, 21-0. They've got a really balanced offense. They're about 50-50 passing, running. Their quarterback is leading the district in passing, so they can do a lot of things.
We're going to expand on that and break down what the Mules going to have to do to come out with a W tonight. But right now we're going to head to Coach Robbins and see what he has to say about last week's game, as well as the matchup with the Bearcats tonight.
Good evening. Welcome to the Blackwell Baldwin Ford pregame show here at City Cable Studio 1. Dan Holland with Mules coach Brian Robbins alongside. Brian, as always, good to have you here tonight.
Good to be here.
First off, congratulations. 32-12 over New Madrid County Central. And I have to say, in the last 3 years where we've been broadcasting Mules football, the most dominant, if not the only dominant victory that I've seen Poplar Bluff put together in the last few years. What went right?
Well, it started off good with a kickoff return. We felt like that team was getting better and getting close, and Ben was able to punch one through there and then get up the sideline and go. Defensively and special teams wise, I thought we played pretty good. Offensively, we did some good things. There's some things that we got to clean up. We didn't play great, and our kids up front on the offensive line know that, and they were pretty disappointed about how our play was inconsistent. But overall, it's nice to get a win like that. A little breathing room early, and hey, I'm happy for the kids.
Right. Your running game looked good. You had to be happy with the performance of Zach Ferguson and also Bullington, who had some big carries. This was Zach Ferguson's first game this year. What were the elements that helped that running game go along? Were those guys just getting free at the right point? You caught their defense at the right moments. You just had great blocking out there.
I don't know if it was great blocking. Zach's a kid that, albeit just a sophomore, he's a kid that has some definite tools and a definite high level of ability, if you will.
Seems to have good vision. Seems to see the field well when he's running, which is a hard thing to do.
He's a kid that he's not very fast. When you think of a very good running back, he's not a big kid. He's not an extremely fast kid. What he is, though, he's got great vision, like you said. He's got great balance. He sets his blocks up well. And those are things that you don't coach. You try to work on. You try to say, hey, run outside, set that block up, and then cut back. Zach does those things without having to be told. So we're happy he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, I bet. Now, of course, your hoss the first two games was Jared Osborne.
Yeah.
Now, he went out early in the game with, I believe it was in the newspaper, they said a bone bruise to his ankle. What's his status for tonight?
He's day-to-day. Jared practiced yesterday, and he looked fine. We'll see how he feels come game time, and we expect Jared to play, on both sides of the football. We didn't expect Zach to get as many carries as he got the other night. We were going to alternate him and Jared, but Jared, got that injury early, and Zach stepped up. So,
well, great. Let's move on to Dexter. Dexter, like Poplar Bluff, is 1-2. They dropped their first game to St. Gen, and then they got beat by Festus, a bigger school, which has a good program. Last week they beat another conference opponent, like New Madrid beat Cape, shellacked Sykeston 20-0. What are we going to see from Dexter? What kind of offense, defensive sets are they going to have this year?
Dexter's, like you said, a lot like us from the standpoint of they've played two pretty good people to start off 0-2. They got their first win last week against the Sykeston team, which, has improved from last year. Offensively, they're pretty balanced. It's not like you can just, focusing on the run game or focusing on the passing game. They're probably 50-50 mix. We want to make them one-dimensional and stop the run and force them to pass. Defensively, they like to bring their linebackers. They're somewhat, I wouldn't call them blitz happy, but
how are they going to line up front?
They're going to play multiple fronts. They're going to play a 4-man front, a 3-man, a 5-man at times. And they like bringing their inside linebackers. They like bringing some smoke off the edge with those guys. Play a couple different coverages. They're a man team with some cover 3. But they're going to line up and they're going to try to stop our run and kind of dare us to pass, so to speak.
Right. And offensively, we're going to see them in option and I formation. What do they play out?
They're, I guess, similar to us. They're going to get in the eye and do some things, but they'll get in the gun a lot like us, and they'll have some one-back and some two-back gun sets. Their quarterback is a young kid. He's very accurate with the football, and he makes good decisions. And you can't break things down by set. They'll throw it out of the two-back, I set or split backs just as much as they run it. So there's no real big tendencies there.
Right. What about your game plan going into tonight? You got any changes in what you're going to do, or it's just going to be more of the same?
We're just going to do what we do. We're not going to change a whole lot from week to week because of who we're playing. We're going to work on blocking. We're going to work on tackling. We might tweak something here or there on offense or defense or special teams, but we're going to do what we do and hopefully get better at that from week to week.
Good. Hammer it to them, dare them to stop you. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We're going to go back now live to Fred M. Morrow Stadium.
Hey, we're back, folks, just a couple minutes before our tip-off tonight. The Mules against the Dexter Bearcats. Big rematch. Mules looking for a win number 2 to even the record at 500. They bring a lot of momentum into this ball game. And, Kurt, when you look at some of the performances last week, Bullington has to stand out. He was our PAC's pick player of the game. And a lot of poise, a lot of leadership. But I tell you, that came about as a result of a steady, effective offensive line for Poplar Bluff.
Well, the line really did set the tone, and we're going to be trying to focus on them a little bit tonight. They're not as heralded as the running backs, the quarterback, but that's where the game's won in the trenches. Say it all the time.
Yeah, and you've got Zach Ferguson, his first varsity game, 20 carries, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. This guy you mentioned in the last game against New Madrid, he's a visionary. He sees the field very well, great lateral movement, and he's going to be a handful, hopefully, for Dexter.
Yeah, one of the things Poplar Bluff is able to do is they can run a lot of running backs in there. They've got 4 or 5 and got more than 87 yards. They always got fresh legs in there. It's real tough to defense against that.
Yeah, it's going to be a great ballgame. We're going to come back in just a moment with some more of the pregame. Blackwell Baldwin Ford pregame. You're watching Mules Football Live on City Cable.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Dream big, get started. Call 877-TRY-TRCC.
You know, eating a diet high in whole grain foods can reduce your risk of cancer by up to 40%. 40%.
Southeast Missouri Hospital. A healthier look at healthcare.
Ooh, half price.
There's an accident in this country every 5 seconds. Allstate thinks that's too often. Now, for each year you go without having one of these, you'll get $100 off your deductible. It's called Deductible Rewards. It's time to make the world a better place to drive. That's Allstate stand. Are you in good hands?
If you want to be efficient, you do things right. If you want to be effective, you do the right things. With good answers, fast answers, and local answers, we're doing things right. With a state-of-the-art facility and great community service, we're doing the right things. I'm Ken Poteet, Chairman and CEO of Sterling Bank. Thank you for being a part of and helping us build a great community bank.
We're back at Freddie Morrow Stadium. Mules have won the toss. Dexter will receive. And Kurt, in the pregame we talked about the momentum that Poplar Bluff's bringing into this contest, looking to even the record at 500. Some of the things they're going to have to do, though, you got a little bit different offense here that Dexter brings to the field. You've got a quarterback that's thrown 6 touchdown passes, 449 yards, only a sophomore in Mims, and I think they're going to be, our secondary is definitely going to be challenged tonight.
Yeah, they've got 2 really big receivers, big tight end, which we really haven't seen too much this year.
Right.
And we'll see how we stack up, how our linebackers stack up.
Okay, so yeah, you're talking about secondary. You look at, and here's our coaches, Kenny Del Rowland.
Yeah, all-time interception leader for Poplar Bluff.
Absolutely, 10 interceptions. Shane Kirby, offensive backfield, probably one of the best, if a lot of people arguably say the best quarterback in Poplar Bluff Mills history. Brent Tinker, defensive coordinator.
He's done a great job on defense.
Absolutely has David, as well as David Sievers, offense and defensive lines. Also was a wrestling coach for many years here in Poplar Bluff.
There's Coach Bell. We do have Coach Tinker and Coach Bell. What can you say about that?
Tinker Bell. Coach Brian Robbins used to coach at Waynesville, right outside the Army base, Fort Leonard Wood. Ready for the kickoff, folks. Glad you could be with us tonight.
Poplar Bluff.
Kurt and Bruce to bring you all the exciting play-by-play action. That was our Blackwell Baldwin Ford pregame show. A lot of things to talk about, to strategize. I'm sure that Coach, the Pixley brothers had some good conversations after the game last Friday night.
I bet you they exchanged more than film.
I bet you they have, and you've got some very well-coached ball clubs in New Madrid, as well as the Bearcats. They seem to get better and better every game. Blown out in that first game against Festus, Kurt. Coming back, a 4-point loss to St. Genevieve, always a powerhouse in their class. But here we're going to have it, folks, the game you've been waiting for. And here's the kickoff.
Austin Sutton for the kick. It's a squib kick.
And up to the 27, 28-yard line. That's where the Bearcats will take over. Speaking of the kicking duties, Austin Sutton coming in. He's done a stellar job for Poplar Bluff in the kicking area, and that's actually their kicks are averaging about 33, almost 34 points a game. Now talk about the offense that the Bearcats going to put on display
tonight. It looks like they're going to come out straight in the eye. They've got a really big fullback, and we'll see right off the bat how the defense is going to match up.
I notice we've got one of the cornerbacks is Jacob Smith, number 21 for Poplar Bluff, only a sophomore. So we might have some personnel changes we'll have to check out as the game progresses.
That was Hessling with the ball. He rushed for over 100 yards last 2 games.
Yeah, I think it was 155 in the last contest. So that's the power, that's the workhorse, as was McFerrin for New Madrid County Central last week. But Poplar did a great job holding him. That second touchdown came in the last 3 minutes of the ball game. 2nd down and 8. Looks to pass, getting some pressure, and here's the pass. And he's swarmed by some Mules defenders.
Number 10, that's Bobby Rawson, one of their big receivers.
And that was Ben Knuckles and Klaproth along with Sutton in on the play, or rather Jacob Smith, number 21, the sophomore. That's a first down, though, and that's an area that they're going to definitely take advantage of if they can. You talk about the size of Coble, who's very quick, great hands, 3 interceptions on the season, 2 last week against New Madrid County Central, but the size differential is definitely an issue. I formation, and he rolls out, and he's tackled, baby, for a loss. Who's in there?
Number 54.
That's Bill Turner, the senior.
One of the ways you can really, the Mules can really exploit maybe that problem in the secondary is they can put a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, if that line gets a lot of pressure and penetration, that's gonna ease up the challenges that the quarterbacks in the secondary is going to have to face. As we've got number 40 going out for the Dexter Bearcats. Great job, great pressure by the Mules on Mims. Mims only a sophomore, 5'9", 175. Brings up a 2nd and 17 at the 33-yard line. Here's a pitch out. Oh, it's a fumble.
Mules have the ball.
Mules have the ball, I believe. Let's wait till the officials.
Absolutely.
Yes, we got the football inside.
That's exactly what you want you want that kind of turnover on your first defensive stand. We got the ball in our territory. Dexter couldn't run the ball. We forced a fumble. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, Mims got a little nervous. He got too much penetration there. The line couldn't hold us, as evidenced by that last play. And Poplar Bluff is in good field position, 31-yard line. Strike first was one of the things I was going to mention this ball game tonight, as we did last week with a 90-yard kickoff return to start the game by Ben Knuckles. I formation Poplar Bluff, 1st and 10.
Zach Ferguson in the backfield, along
Dexter's
with Ellis.
31-yard line. There's a snap.
Straight sweep.
Oh, nice tackle.
Dexter does have some speed, and, speed on the offense sometimes translates to speed on the defense.
Yeah, and Ferguson, he tried to get around the corner, is going to probably have to use more of his vision to look for the holes and maybe cut back inside. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball on the 30, picked up a yard. I'd like to make mention, folks, broadcast is our main broadcast sponsors, First Community Bank, the leader in customer service.
Poplar Bluff running out of eye with number 21 off Jacob Smith.
We didn't see much out of Jacob Smith last week, but he's in the ball game on both sides of the ball.
That was Ellis right up the middle.
Ellis, number 40
they
for
have
Poplar
to
Bluff.
exploit him a little bit for some quick hitters.
We got 3rd down and 4 coming up, and Osborne has not been seen on the field yet. They said he was day-to-day. We don't know. He's supposed to. I think he's suited up.
He's down right next to the coach. I think they're thinking about him anytime.
Leading rusher for Poplar Bluff. And looks like we're close to a 1st down. Zach Ferguson. Well, I tell you what, he just lit it up last year on the freshman level, Kurt, and Ferguson. 20 carries, 87 yards, and 2 TDs in his first ball game on the varsity level. He was out with mono, and we got a measurement here.
Yeah, that was a good second effort by Ferguson there. He kind of lunged forward and made it really close. He was stopped several yards back. We'll watch the measurement here.
Offense, talk for a moment about our offensive line of Garcia, James, Thompson, Klaproth, and Watts. Did an excellent job. Only 1 sack given up in 129 plays through the first 3 games. What do you think, Kirby? Got a 4th and inches.
4th and inches. Well, they'll go for this.
Got to go for it because we don't have, even though Ferguson and Sutton are taking care of the punting and kicking, field goal kicking duties, we don't have an automatic 3 points if we opt for a field goal. We're at the 21-yard line. Mules going for it, 4th and less than a yard. Glad you could be with us tonight, Freddie Morrow Stadium. Big crowd on hands. Beautiful, balmy September night. Freddie Morrow Stadium, I formation, 4th and 1. Here's the play. Boynton's going to keep it, and looks like his momentum's going to move him forward, Kurt, for a first down.
That was to Ellis.
Oh, it looked like Boynton had the ball. I guess a good handoff.
At least it faked you out.
It faked me out.
Yeah. That's why you're up here in the booth, Bruce.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 1st and 10, that's brought to you by Gary Simmons, Tire and Auto. Best tires in the world. 1st and 10, Mules now inside the red zone. 63% on the season. I formation. 1st and 10, the 18-yard line.
First man up. Now Bulling has to read that option every play. He reads the linebacker, and according to what the linebacker does, he either hands it off to the fullback, pulls it out, then he has another read whether he keeps it, and if they go for him instead of the tailback, Ferguson, he pitches it. He does that every time the options run. It's a very dynamic thing that he has to do every play, and he's handled it well.
Shown a lot of poise, and the lines helped him stay away from the pressure. Outside move here by, I believe it's number 33.
That's
Ferguson.
Didn't get much there.
I tell you, these Bearcat defenders, they grab you, they're going to get you. First touch tackles by Dexter, very common. And we're at 7:55, under 8 minutes now, 2nd and 7.
We gained maybe 6 inches on that. Dexter, especially on the offensive side of the line, they're not small. They got some good athletes at linebacker. Hessling is one of their linebackers. They're a strong defensive team.
They got 5 guys that play both ways.
No gain.
Yeah, and it looks like they're loading the box a lot, Kurt, and they're not really getting some room to move out, and not a pass thrown yet by Boynton. Coming in this ball game, about 29% through the air. No touchdown pass. Well, one touchdown pass.
That was Kerry Smith coming out.
Yeah, Kerry Smith caught that touchdown last week.
Running backs by committee. Always got fresh legs. The Mules got 4th and about 4. It looks like, Bruce.
Of course, with
Ferguson
over 600
back in.
There he goes. Ferguson goes outside. Uses that field vision, gets inside the 5. And that's what we're talking about. He looks for the holes, got through. Line's doing a good job blocking. Yeah, you look. First and 10, Simmons, Tire and Auto.
There was a good attack right there at the point of the end of the Dexter line that's sprung Ferguson.
Yeah, this time
first and goal.
Cut back in and picked up a first down. Mules 1st and goal. Under 7 minutes now.
Poplar Bluff's going to the power I. Got 3 behind the quarterback.
And there's an untouched. Ellis.
That was number 40, Ellis. He was the first man.
Yeah, there's just so many options. Mules over 600 yards through the first 3 games on the ground. And here's a touchdown brought to you by Ross Electric, the fine folks at Ross Electric.
Yeah, on that power I, any one of those 3 can get the ball. And I'm sure they were expecting Ellis to be a blocker on that, and he just went through untouched. Poplar Bluff did exactly what they wanted to do. They established the running game, had a great defensive stand.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the Mules, 27 minutes to 21 for the first 3 games. They take care of the football. Good execution, and here's the extra point attempt by Austin Sutton, and it's up.
It looks good.
Took it to the house, baby. Austin Sutton, that's touchdown. Makes it 7-0. Poplar Bluff will take a break. We'll come back. You're watching Mules Football Live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Olivia Motzinger. Let's go, Mules.
Rabin makes buying tires and auto service easy. Save on all Michelin tires. No other brand gives you such an uncompromising blend of performance and lasting tread life. Plus, get up to 6 months free financing when you use the Rabin card. Rabin Tire and Auto Service. Keep rolling with Rabin Tire and Auto Service. Save on all Michelin tires. No other brand gives you such an uncompromising blend of performance and lasting tread life. Tires always at the guaranteed lowest installed price. Rabin Tire and Auto Service.
We're back at Freddie Morrow Stadium. Mules take an early 7-0 lead. just like they did last week. They took it a little bit earlier when Ben Knuckles read that kickoff return 90 yards back for a touchdown, but Ellis punches it through from 3 yards out, and the Mules on top 7-0. Established, you mentioned the defense got the ball back inside the Mules, Bearcats 35-yard line, Kurt, and they run it on the ground. And I tell you, if you're on the defensive side of these guys, it's like, who's going to get the ball? You got 5 guys who's got that accumulated over 87 yards apiece through the first 2 games.
Yeah, the Mules are really getting comfortable with this offense. You know that they're getting, it's kind of in their bones. It's deep, so they're doing a great job. Sutton will probably squib kick this again, and the defense is licking their chops to get in again.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's on the same page offensively, and here's a
trouble.
Problem here handling the football, and they get up to 32, 33-yard line, and that's where the Bearcats will take over. The Bearcats, obviously, they're putting their hopes on Hessling, and Mules did a good job with Hessling, the senior, the 5'10", 175-pound senior. Their offensive line averages for Dexter averages 235 pounds, so they got some size up front, but the Mules, you know, size and everything. You mentioned speed and quickness, and the Mules are getting off the ball quicker and getting the penetration, putting pressure on Mims.
Yeah, one thing, the right side of their line, they have 2 seniors, so they're very experienced, and the left side is bigger, 275-pound left tackle.
Hey, folks, tonight's game is brought to you by First Community Bank. Scott Spencer and the fine folks at First Community Bank. Here's the snap, and he's going to be a keeper by Mims.
They took a one-back backfield and split 2 to the left and 1 to the right, trying to spread the Mules defense out a little bit.
Yeah, and he got a few yards on that, up to the 37. Not a lot. I didn't have the stats on Mims rushing, but obviously he's not a major factor in the running game for Dexter. But there he picked up a few yards. It brings up a 2nd and 6 now from the 37.
Actually, I think he can run some, as he proved there. They got a one-back backfield, 2 right this time.
He can definitely pass, too. And here's a pass over the middle, but stopped quickly by Ellis, who scored our first touchdown. And that was one of their Big number 81, that's Wyndham.
Yeah, that's a big tight end.
6'4", 200-pounder.
We haven't seen a tight end that size. He's a huge target there in the middle.
I mean, that's like college size, 6'4" tight end. 6'4", 200-pounder.
Right, that's pretty easy to exploit across the middle. It doesn't take very long for that pattern to set up.
Sutton's about 6 foot, but nobody's over 6 foot in that secondary.
Shotgun, one backfield, this Hessling.
Gets a good block there in midfield and moves close to another first down inside Mules territory, right about the 43-yard line. And they're mixing
Sutton
up a
made
little
the tackle. Hessling looks like he wants to punish our defensive backs, and that gets old by the time you get to the 4th quarter if he gets breakaways like that.
Yeah, that was a good
second
run.
About
Second
one. They're out of the shotgun again.
2 receivers at the bottom. He's back to pass. Oh, it's intercepted. He could go all the way. Maybe should cut outside. Awesome job. That's number 18 for Poplar
That was
Bluff.
Austin Sutton.
Austin Sutton. It's kind of like an Asa Wyatt. He does everything. Kicks the ball. Interception. First interception on the season for Austin Sutton. Another turnover gives them all back to the Mules inside Dexter Bearcat territory.
That was a huge turnover.
It was.
2 turnovers, 2 defensive stands. Dexter had second one, so they took a shot at it. But I bet you they wish they would have just tried for the first down.
Well, you know,
they had 2 tries to get 1 yard. So,
I mean, taking nothing away from Hessling, but he's not an overpowering. If you've got a solid defensive unit like Poplar Bluff in front and get good penetration, he's not going to overpower you. They had to pass. Handoff, first man through. That's Ellis inside the 35-yard line, and the Mules are on the move.
Ellis is one of the Mules that had over 17 carries and 87 yards. Looked like the Mules are going to go to him a little bit with that quick hitter. He's a powerful runner, not a very big guy, but that means that the line's doing a great job.
Yeah, that first down brought to you by Simmons Tire and Auto right here in Poplar Bluff. Gary Simmons, go out and see him.
The Mules getting in Dexter territory. They're running down the clock.
They got Ben Knuckles right side along with Jacob Smith. I formation. The first man through is Ellis. He goes again. Looks like he might have mishandled the ball, but holds on to it right inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line.
That's just a straight dive play, Bruce.
And Ellis is kind of our Sweezy player, if you will, from last year. Kurt, and of course, you know, you've got Ferguson, who's can see the field so well and does all the lateral cuts, but he just bulls right through. He's a big kid and picks up another first down. That's a 1st and 10.
You watch here. They're going to pull the ball away from Ellis and flip it to try to attack the end with Ferguson.
One player I haven't noticed, and there's Ellis again going through.
No, that's.
It looked like Ellis, and there's Bullington. Fake me out again. At least I'm honest. Down to the 12-yard line.
Honesty is very important.
Down to the 12-yard line. You know, one person I don't see out on the field right now in offense is Stone Cipher.
Good for 9 yards. 2nd and 1.
Is he not out there at this moment? Maybe not.
Stone Cipher's not on the field. 2nd and 1.
That's not him, number 11. Right, sure he is. He's on there. He's the left end.
2nd and 1. I formation.
Look at that.
Bullington gets tripped up inside the 10. First down, another first down. This first down is brought to you by Gary Simmons Tire and Automotive. The fine folks out there at Highway 67 South.
In comes Ellis again. Number 37, Gary Smith comes out.
Dexter fans sitting on their hands here, wondering what's happened to us, baby. Hey, don't feel bad. You need to get a support group and have New Madrid County Central fans in there because Mules are on the move, looking to put their second TD on the board. I formation, Bullington over center, second man through. That would be
completely open touchdown.
Another touchdown for Poplar Bluff. Zach Ferguson, 3rd touchdown in his young career at the varsity level. Brought to you by Ross Electric and the fine folks at Ross Electric. Hey, you know Ross Electric, distributors of Estate, KitchenAid, Whirlpool appliances. We're high in service and low on price. And the Mules are high on points right now, baby. Up by 2 scores, 13-0, looking to add the extra point by Austin Sutton. What do you think about Ferguson?
Well, that was a great run by Ferguson. He's doing a great job. But we also got to give some credit to the line. There was a huge hole there on that side. Great blocking on that side by number 54, Bill Turner, and number 75.
Here's the snap. It's up. Austin Sutton. He's money. Mules up 14-0, baby. Yeah, they're stunned over there in the Dexter fan cheering section. We're going to come back in a minute. 3:23 remaining. First quarter action. It's like we already played a game already if you're a Mules fan. We'll come back in a minute. You're watching Mules football live on City Cable.
My name's Shelby Deckett. Let's go, Mules.
Preparing for school means an eye exam, and Melton Eye Care at Poplar Bluff means no hassles. Melton Eye Care has the only photographic laser retinol scanner within 100 miles of Poplar Bluff, which means your child's high-tech eye health exam is done in just a few minutes. Your child's photo record can even be emailed to your pediatrician. Melton Eye Care's modern office can also handle most adult or child eye care needs. We accept most vision insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, and the uninsured. Melton Eye Care. Bring your world back into focus.
Well, if you're Coach Pixley, Kurt, you've got a real challenge on your hands. You're down 2 scores, still 3:23 remaining in the first quarter. You got to have to get something going.
What this does, if it keeps up, it takes you out of your game plan. And you have to pass more, and as we saw, bad things can happen when you pass.
There's a squib kick
they
by
put her
Sutton.
on the ground again.
Picked up by at the 34 by number 44. He gets outside. Knuckles goes and grabs him. Ben Knuckles.
How many times we see Knuckles do that?
Ben Knuckles is everywhere.
The touchdown-saving tackle.
Guy weighs about 105 pounds. Pinned him at the 43. Grabbed his ankles. That was number 44 with the run back. Just a few yards on that. Number 44 is Caleb Stanley for the Dexter Bearcats. Glad you be with us, folks, tonight. Our main broadcast sponsor is First Community Bank, the leader in customer service.
There was a lot of green space outside of Ben Knuckles there.
Yeah, quite an athlete. I mean, a lot of versatility.
Out of the shotgun.
I do that. You don't do that. Here's
Hessling.
Hand off to Hessling, and he's going nowhere. It's kind of a deja vu for Poplar Bluff. You know, New Madrid County Central coming in with a big offense, 65 points the previous week. They put 65 points on Cape, and we shut them down.
Yeah, obviously our defense is tough up front. They got 3 down guys, and the linebackers really fill, and they really gang tackle and are sure tacklers. I think this is just the defense we won. Coach Robbins had really changed the culture of the defensive team.
Right, the whole philosophy, and first contact tackles are commonplace for the Mules, and we've got a quick man through. That was Turner, no flag. Oh, great tackling. Now it's number 40 with the ball.
Knuckles made the tackle again. That was number 40. That was Hessling again. No gain.
That's Nicholas Hessling. That's there's the Mules fans. We were thinking about doing that tonight, folks, but I don't know. It's like
it's a great look, though.
It is a great look.
It's good that the weather's warm.
Now, just November, I wonder if they'll be doing that. They probably will.
Got 2 split to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun. Oh, bad snap. Rolls to the left.
He's got to roll out. He's under pressure, and he goes. A good pass.
Oh, good pass.
Down to the 43-yard line, and its momentum's going to get him to right at the 43 of the Mules.
First down.
Under duress, Mims comes through for the Dexter Bearcats. First down.
Pretty good looking play. That roll out to the left, the opposite way that your hands on. That's a tough play for a quarterback in high school.
You think that was a design play there? I mean, if he wasn't under pressure, maybe just he had these other guys down at the bottom.
I think he was going to roll out on that way, on that one, and the guy was right there in front of him. He made a good pass.
Mims with his second completion of the night. Had a completion to Sutton, too, which is
they measured. I thought that was a first down.
Interception, and it's a looks like they're measuring. Hey, also, folks, Raven Tire and Automotive, the guaranteed lowest prices on installed tires, one of our fine sponsors. That is a first down for Dexter, by the way. Southeast Hospital in Cape Girardeau, a healthier look at health care. Healthy is what the Mules are looking at right now. They're 14-0 up on top, 151 remaining here in the first quarter. Like by halftime last week, Kurt, didn't it seem like the Mules had already played an entire game? I mean, they're doing everything right. They're scoring. The line's blocking.
They definitely had highlights enough for a whole game.
They did. Here we go. First and 10.
Fumble and snap. Who recovered?
They showed a 2nd and 8 on the scoreboard. And that's a second fumble. And the Bearcats will maintain possession.
They got a yard out of that some way or another.
All right, 2nd and 9 now for Dexter. Mules get a stop here. These next 2 downs could be crucial. Get the ball back to Poplar Bluff and just put their magic to work with Bullington at the helm. He's done a phenomenal job against New Madrid County Central and also thus far offensively for Poplar Bluff with Mims over center. There's another fumble.
And there's a flag, too.
And a flag on the play.
That was a shotgun. That snap went right at shin level and bounced off the quarterback's shin.
Oh, jeez. Kind of typifies the performance of Dexter thus far in the ballgame. And we've got a 5-yard penalty against Dexter. False start. Boy, I tell you, a few plays ago, Dexter snapped the ball. Turner, number 54, just darted. I mean, he almost beat the ball to the quarterback. No call. But there is definitely a penalty here, and it's going to be 3rd down.
It's a false start.
It'll be 3rd down for Dexter, the Bearcats. Coach Pixley and the Bearcats. So I tell you, this is a team that just gets better and better and better through the season. They stress fundamentals, tough, hard-nosed kids. They got their backs against the wall right now as we approach 1 minute. Mims in shotgun. He's rolling out. Getting a little pressure. Baby! Going down.
Pressure by the whole Mules line.
That would be number 56, my man.
56, Kelton Thompson.
Thompson with a sack.
I was going to mention that Dexter kept 2 backs in to help with the blocking, and still wasn't enough. They had 2 men in the routes. It's 14-0. Mules over the Bearcats.
Less than a minute to go. Clock's running. And the Mules.
First punt.
Come up big again.
What do you think Knuckles is thinking?
From the 37-yard line.
Away from him.
They've seen film on Knuckles. They know what to do, and the Mules will take over at the 27. And the clock stops with 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Knuckles, that'd be amazing. I don't think it's ever happened. It'd be unprecedented in the history of Mules football. Return for a touchdown 3 consecutive games. He's done it in 2, but they definitely don't want to get the ball anywhere near Mr. Ben Knuckles, who's already had 2 tackles tonight, and one of 5 Mules players that go both ways.
Now this is something, you might ask, what are the Mules going to do? Well, what they're going to do is they're not going to change a thing.
Yeah, why fix it if it's broken? Just keep running the game going.
Got number 37, Kerry Smith in at the fullback position, the up man, and Zach Ferguson in the tailback.
I formation. Smith had a touchdown last week.
There he goes. That first man through.
Oh!
That was
powering
Smith.
through, close to a first down, up about to 36, 37-yard lines where they'll mark it. And we've got probably one more play before the end of the first half, or into the first quarter, rather. That's Kerry Smith, caught a touchdown pass from Boynton. The main block on that to enable Smith to cross the goal line last week was Tim Stonecipher, who still waiting on his first touchdown reception. He had it, but it wasn't difficult enough. You know, he saw the real estate.
One of the things that appears to be happening out of the eye, when they give it to that first guy, it's obvious.
Now here we are in the booth. That's our see-through facility, and you've got, I think, the
really
cameraman.
Here we go. We're back.
There we go. We're
We
back.
should have waved. We're waving now.
We're doing the wave with the cameras. What a beautiful night for football, folks. Hey, we'd also like to think, here we are up in the booth.
They've spoiled us with the booth.
Yeah, we're so spoiled. We've got heat warmers when it gets cold. We've got this and that, everything. We've got headsets now. Hey, also like to thank Allstate, one of our fine sponsors. You're in good hands in Poplar Bluff with agent Brandon McVeigh. And it's been a wonderful day so far for Poplar Bluff. We're going to take a break. That's the end of the first quarter. Mules up 14-0. You're watching Mules Football live on City Cable.
Think fast. Become the athlete you know you can be. Frappier Acceleration Sports Training conditions your mind and body to achieve maximum speed, agility, endurance, and overall performance. The winning edge for athletes of all ages. Think fast. Be faster. Think strong. Be stronger. Think Ozark Acceleration. Be the athlete you know you can be. Ozark Acceleration, located at Ozark Fitness in Poplar Bluff. Bluff Honda has a great selection of motorcycles, scooters, and ATVs in stock and waiting for you. They have just the right size bike to fit every member of your family and your budget. Financing is available on-site at Bluff Honda. Bluff Honda is conveniently open from 9 till 5:30 Monday through Friday and until 2 on Saturday. While you're there, don't forget about their selection of accessories and all the best safety equipment. Honda, best on earth. Bluff Honda, Highway 67 North in Poplar Bluff.
Hey, we're back at Freddie Marl Stadium. Glad you can be with us tonight, folks. Beautiful Friday night for football, and the Mules are having a beautiful time manhandling the Dexter Bearcats, up 14-0 as we get the second quarter underway. Our Show Me Band halftime show coming up at the end of the second quarter, brought to you by the Pasta House. Pasta House and the Holiday Inn is official food sponsor of Mules Football Television. And don't forget, kids eat free Sunday. 1st and 10, Boynton pitches out.
Ferguson.
Oh, nice move by Ferguson. Let the man go by. He's just got those quick feet, Kurt. Gets
Yeah, he
past
turned
the 40.
nothing into something for sure on that one. One other thing I was saying before we switched ends is that first guy through really opens up a lot of things. They start keying on him, and they don't give it to him, and they give it to Ferguson or another back in the power eye.
Yeah, and in that good example there where the defensive back just overran the play. Ferguson let him go by. Picked up picked up 10 yards in the play.
We'll see. Dexter likes to shoot those linebackers. We'll see what they do in this play. Let's watch them.
1st and 10, first man through.
Right.
That's Ferguson again to the 46. Almost 5 yards on the carry. Or
That was
actually,
Smith.
Kerry Smith, number 37.
I'm glad you're not the defensive linebacker. They fooled
That
you
was
all
Kerry
night.
Smith.
First man through again. That really seems to be the answer for the Mules tonight. That first man through.
A lot of defensive pressure coming by Dexter. The Mules have an answer, seems like every time. I formation. Second man through. Number 33, that's Zach Ferguson again, 87 yards last week. And we've got an injury on the field. That's number 32. Michael Irvin for Dexter.
Senior linebacker. One of the things that happened on that play, I don't know if it was Irvin, but that linebacker did blitz, and he ran right past Ferguson. He was in the right hole, the right place, and just blitzed right past him.
Well, you know, it's just the timing for Poplar Bluff with their, there's our Mules fans again. Most of them are on medication. That's, you know,
they're spelling out Poplar Bluff too.
What's that?
Have they spelled Poplar Bluff too? I can't really say.
They spelled Kurt. Oh my goodness. Kurt, we love you. There's a.
You got to be proud of our
You
student
got to
body.
stay in line here. There's the mules. They're still, the Go Mules are still there. They're just, they're humans, man. They can't just stand there all night. We're going to take a break. We got an injury timeout. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Mules football right here live on, oh, there's Mike, live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Shelby Woodsmall. We're number 1.
Let Flooring America help you escape to a world of vibrant color and captivating design with Stainmaster Carpet. Flooring America is celebrating the Stainmaster Carpet anniversary with savings on stylish and luxurious Stainmaster Carpet, laminate, wood, tile, and more. Plus, pay no interest for 3 years at Flooring America. The Stainmaster Carpet anniversary celebration going on now at Flooring America, with you every step of the way.
Stadium. We're really super psyched here because Mules up 14-0. 10:59 remaining in the second quarter. Got the big halftime show coming up. Where Mules are putting on a show right now. We've got a 1st and 10 from the Dexter Bearcats 46. Not a lot of passing yet by Boynton, but it hasn't been necessary, Kurt.
No reason to.
High formation.
Right up the middle.
And there's a handoff to Zach. He's dragged down inside the 45. He's a workhorse. Tore it up for the Mules last year in the freshman level. And he's going to be a big-time person to be reckoned with in the rushing game.
That was Hessling who tackled him, his counterpart from the Dexter side of the ball, playing linebacker. He made a good tackle there.
Actually, 2 Hesslings on that squad. The running back also, I guess they're brothers. Here's a 2nd and 8 from the 44.
First man through
First
again.
man through, it's Ellis. Ellis with the interception earlier in the first quarter to get the Mules in good position for their 2nd touchdown. Moves inside the 40 to the 37.
I'll say one thing about Ellis. They don't list him very big, but he runs big, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Ellis comes from a good athletic family.
Helmet work there.
Ellis comes from a very athletic family. You know, you look at these guys, you got Ferguson's a sophomore. Now Ellis is a junior, but you got most of these guys out there on the offensive side are underclassmen. Here's a handoff.
First guy through.
First guy through. That's Ellis again, and we've got whistles going everywhere. Also like to thank the Christian Book Center, one of our fine sponsors, more than a bookstore, and also Three Rivers Community College.
Procedure against the Mules.
Against the Mules.
They're going to step this off.
And not a lot of not a lot of stuff going on over there on the other side of the field.
Is that the first penalty against the Mules tonight?
Yeah, I believe so.
Penalty? I think so. That shows a good football team. You don't stall your drives out.
You know, coming into tonight's contest, they had 8 fumbles, but only 2 were lost. Cut down a lot on their turnovers as we've got a 3rd and 6 from the 42. Bullington over center.
Bullington's going to roll.
And there's the pass. Wobbly pass, but he gets a job done. Completed down to the 30. Kerry Smith, who had his first touchdown reception of his career last week against New Madrid County Central. And it's another first down. What does Dexter do in this situation? Down 14-0, and they're knocking on your door.
First down. Simmons Automotive first down, I think.
Gary Simmons, Tired Automotive.
One of the things, what does Dexter do? They're keying on the guy in the middle. Bullington pulls it out, rolls out, completes the pass to the guy that was supposed to get the ball first. There's Ferguson weaving through.
Ferguson moves down to the 22. They seem helpless against Mules offense.
He's keeping his feet moving and drove for a couple more yards. Good job.
They get quick off the ball, Kurt, but they penetrate. But then Bullington does a good job reading which person to hand the ball off to, and now he's down.
Dexter's totally befuddled.
You know, it's amazing. You look at this Mules team coming in, and we didn't have a lot of returning offense coming back, but boy, I tell you, they put on a show. 2nd and 2 from the 22. Boynton's going to keep it. He's got probably another first down inside the 10, and he's so tall, you know, he gets like 3 yards every step he takes, but inside the 10.
Yeah, I think if you ran Bullington in a 40-yard dash, he wouldn't have a great time.
It'd take like 9 steps.
But he is certainly elusive out there.
He is elusive.
He part of being a good runner is you don't have to be super fast, but you have to be explosive through the hole, and he certainly is that. fearless, as are all the Mules running backs.
Yeah, he's definitely not afraid to get hit. Inside the 10, first and goal. And there's Ferguson. Look at the maneuverability of this guy, weaving left and right. Oh, I thought
the ball popped out.
Ball popped out, and the Mules
recover. Looks like it.
Retain possession, and it'll be second and goal. Looks like.
Don't know what happened there. Zach was weaving and jumping and didn't have the ball.
And look who's coming in, Jared Osborne, the leading rusher with 187 yards for the first 3 games in the ball game.
Foot.
Hurt his ankle. Was it his foot or his ankle last week?
He had a bruised foot. I'll tell you about the thing about Osborne. He's the fastest mule, I think.
Yeah, he's fastest player on the team.
He's also a load. They've got that power eye. Look at this. This is practically unstoppable. Let's see who gets the ball.
Wow. Second and goal.
Second, third.
There he goes outside.
Nope. Second man through, I think.
Ellis on the carry.
Ellis, yep.
Ellis gets down to about the 5-yard line. It'll be second and goal.
It's third down. It's third and goal for Poplar Bluff.
Dance Trophies and Awards, a place to go when you've got a winner, and they provide our trophies to the PAX Big Player of the Game. Bullington was our PAX Big Player of the Game last Friday night, and we're going to have a lot of options to choose from again tonight, I believe. I formation.
All right,
third and goal.
Osborne.
Go, Osborne! Boom! He's in, baby. He's saying, I might want to go in and get a TD there, Coach. He does it, takes it to the house. Mules up 20-zip here, folks. A stunned Dexter Bearcat fans, and that's touchdowns brought to you by Ross Electric. Right here in Poplar Bluff, Ross Electric, distributors of Estate, KitchenAid, and Whirlpool appliances. We're high on service and low on price. And the Dexter's Bearcats are low on score right now. 20 down a 20 spot, looking to be 21.
As the Mules line up for the extra point, we want to make sure that remind the fans that in the second half we're going to have a trivia question. So get ready.
Oh, it's coming. It's going to be very intriguing with Mr. Kurt. Here's the snap. Sutton's the kick. There's the hold. It's good. Mules up 21-0. You're watching it live, folks, right here on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Pyland. Go Mules.
Just imagine unlocking the door to your new home for the very first time. I'm Sandy Wood, your home loan specialist with First Community Bank. Now stop imagining and let me help make your dream a reality. Whether you're buying your first home with little or no money down, building a home, or buying the home of your dreams, we have a loan product to fit your needs. Don't just dream about owning a new home. Call me today and let First Community Bank help make your dream a reality.
We're back at Freddie Marl Stadium. 21-zip is our score, folks. Glad you could be with us. Kurt and Bruce bring you all the exciting action. It's been very exciting if you're a Mules fan. Dexter looks like there's been a funeral. They have not had much to cheer about at all from the opening kickoff. The Mules have, with those 2 turnovers, done some major damage.
Their hearts, didn't they?
They definitely.
2 turnovers and 3 offensive drives.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by First Community Bank.
There's Sutton going to kick off. Another squib kick has been effective for the Mules tonight.
And picking it up at the 44. Or number 44 up to the 35-yard line.
We earlier referenced the gang tackling of the Mules, and you saw it right there.
Yeah, everybody's converging to the ball. I think Robbins has set a new standard with the, you're going to play football, you're going to tackle, and you're not going to miss. And I missed him. You're going to put a hurt on him, and we've definitely done that defensively, and just ran roughshod over him offensively. 21-0 is our score.
There's another reminder about the Mules trivia that's coming up.
Brought to you by Gamblin Lumber Company, Sam Schalk and the fine folks. And there's another game tackle by Claproth.
Claproth was in there as
number
35 for Poplar Bluff.
That's Matt Chapman. Got some senior leadership going on out there.
Chapman's a tough kid, no doubt about that.
Did a great job last year. He and Claproth anchored that defense for Poplar Bluff, and it's stymied. It has them frustrated here to where Dexter has not put a point on the board yet. I think they've had 2 first downs, and like you mentioned earlier, it forces you to change your game plan.
Dexter's going out of the eye.
And here's Mims. He's got it in around.
Does somebody stay home?
Too much. Somebody stay home. That might be number 32, baby. 33. That's Zach Ferguson put a hurt on him. Tried to get around, picked up, he ran about 47 yards. He picked up 4. Maybe a 4. That's a long 3 on the play, almost to the 40-yard line.
One of the things that you got to know about Poplar Bluff, the outside linebackers have great speed. You got number 36, Williams, and number 4, Osborner is in there. And you almost can't run outside those guys.
Yeah, they got too much speed. The containment was definitely there last week against New Madrid County Central. And it's here again tonight as Mim looks to pass. And it's complete. Got a little bit outside of his man.
Yeah.
That's Coble trying to, those outstretched arms of a 6'2", 6'4 receiver is going to be tough to compete with. Coble couldn't quite get to him. That's a first down. Biggest gain of the night for Dexter thus far. And they'll move the chains down inside.
Kerry Smith is coming in for, looks like for Coble.
Yeah, Coble.
They're going to go over and check and see exactly what they ran at him, so they can come in and tell the other defensive backs so they can be alert.
Yeah, now Coble's got the speed, Kurt. He's just, I maybe thought the guy wasn't going that far out. The receiver wasn't going that far outside. And we've got a first down, shotgun. Here's Mims looking to pass. Oh, nice hit.
Big hit in the middle.
You just feel it up here, you know.
That was number 55, Claproth.
Claproth with another hit. Three unassisted, 8 assisted tackles last week for Clapp. He's got leads the Mules with 15 tackles coming in tonight's contest. That had to hurt, baby. I mean, ooh.
Yeah, we wondered how the Mules were going to handle a big tight end like that. He has made a few catches.
Yeah, but they converge quickly and no gain. You know, a lot of times it's what you do after you catch the ball.
Yeah, he'll be looking for Claproth next time through. They got one back in the backfield.
There's another pass. Oh! Yeah! Hello! Welcome to Poplar Bluff. There's the mood tonight.
That was Austin Williams, the guy we were just talking about on the outside, that he got from his linebacker position, closed on that receiver and knocked the ball out. That was a huge hit.
Huge hit. We just saw the moon. This guy just saw some stars here. Williams put it on him there, laid him flat. We got a 3rd and 5 coming up at the 32-yard line. And, baby, they're playing some football out here. Another shotgun, first man through, and Coble was at number 10. Coble hanging on to his leg.
I think that was number 3.
40? Was that Ben Knuckles on that?
Yeah, no, maybe it was Coble.
Now Jared Osborne is back in as an outside linebacker.
Yeah, we thought maybe he wouldn't be playing defense tonight with his injury, but he is. And
Penny was going to substitute for him tonight, the sophomore, number 51. But
we got
Osborne,
a timeout.
We got a timeout right now. We're going to take a timeout, take a quick break. We'll come back. We're watching Mules football live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Pyland. Go Mules!
Just imagine unlocking the door to your new home for the very first time. I'm Sandy Wood, your home loan specialist with First Community Bank. Now stop imagining and let me help make your dream a reality. Whether you're buying your first home with little or no money down, building a home, or buying the home of your dreams, we have a loan product to fit your needs. Don't just dream about owning a new home. Call me today and let First Community Bank help make your dream a reality.
Hey, we're back here at Freddie Morrow Stadium. Mules got something the Bearcat fans got something to cheer about a moment ago. And, they're trying to stay positive, but I tell you, it's pretty much total domination by Mules on both sides of the ball. But you've got the Bearcats approaching the red zone.
What do you call if you're Dexter? I don't know.
It's a 4th and 2 from the 29. And they're stacking it. They're loading the box here. Mims is under center.
They're going to try
Pitch is out number 40.
Oh, that was a huge hit.
Boy, they hit hard.
They kind of kept 2 out guys to the wing. They tried to just sweep it with that quick pitch.
Good for a Bearcats.
Got the job done, though. First down by Dexter.
But not by much. My goodness.
Yeah, this is crucial for your.
They had to load that side to get those 2 yards.
Yeah, they're not giving them much at all. Coach Pixley's thinking, all right, we got to get a score before we go in the locker room. Approaching 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Mules dominating defensively, and also when the Mules take over, they've scored 3 touchdowns, converted all 3 extra points thanks to Austin Sutton.
It is imperative.
You got to get her done here.
Score.
Shotgun. Mims looks back to pass, and he's taking the run. He's getting smacked. Probably no gain there.
Good rush.
Number 40 in on that play, Aaron Ellis for Poplar Bluff.
Was that Chatton? Chapman,
also Ellis.
Yep.
You know, when you say you got the tackle, you mentioned earlier, Kurt, it's game tackling. There's like 3 or 4 guys converge on the ball on every play.
Yeah, they held him no gain.
No gain, 2nd and 10, 26-yard line. Hey, I'd like to mention another one of our fine sponsors. Bluff Honda. Start a tradition of your own with a great Honda or Polaris ATV or motorcycle from Bluff Honda. Here's a 2nd and 10 from the 26. Dexter
Man in
needs
motion.
something quickly. He
rolling.
rolls out, looking to pass. Not much
Oh, look
pressure.
at
He's
that.
going.
He had those 2 guys seal. What a great play.
It was a good play, and they converged quickly, but not until we got probably another first down for Dexter.
The guard and the tackle from the right side spun around and sealed, and he ran around behind him.
Yeah, we didn't anybody
Interesting
stay
play.
home on that play. Close to a first down. As we'd also like to think.
Timeout, Dexter.
Drop off now. We'll talk about them in a minute. You're watching Mules Football Live on City Cable.
Their second timeout.
Is it first down?
It's morning. It's your clean slate, your fresh start. And now mornings in Poplar Bluff matter even more with a great holiday and breakfast in the Pasta House. Start your day off right with a real bona fide breakfast. Eye-opening specials, fresh from the griddle delights, and inspiration from our skillet. So wake up and smell the coffee, eggs, bacon, sausage, and hash browns in Poplar Bluff. Enjoy your morning in the Pasta House at the Holiday Inn.
Okay, we're back here at Freddie Morrow Stadium. Bruce and Kurt to bring you all the exciting action. And here's the situation. We've got a 3rd and 1 situation with the quarterback. He was hurt, and it looks like we've got a number 12, another quarterback in there, replacing Mims.
Oh, he fumbled.
That's Stevens. And we've got a fumble on the play.
But he picked it up and scored the first time.
Yeah, that was definitely a design play. Aha. That gives him a first down, and Stevens with the sneak and the fumble and the recover by somebody. It might have been Stevens. And the Mules having to deal with the Bearcats deep in their own territory. Grinding it out of the ground under 3 minutes.
Stevens came in and got the first down, did his job. Great job. We got 2 split out to the left and 1 to the right.
Mims.
Single back. Mims
under
back
center,
in.
rolls out. He's
in trouble.
Oh, he's in
big
trouble!
miss. That was
baby.
That was number 36, Austin Williams again.
Austin Williams.
We were talking about his speed and aggression just earlier.
He's there. He's everywhere. Now I don't know about.
He came from the other side of the field. He's a left outside linebacker. He rolled to the right and he ran him down.
Yeah, good block put on by one of the linemen for Dexter there, but on the first mule through. But Williams got the job done. Possibly key play in the ball game here. Stops their momentum, gets them another 4-yard loss to.
2nd and 14.
14 yards.
Oh,
Goes
fumble.
a fumble. And Williams is right there, rather number 35 for Poplar Bluff. That's Matt Chapman. I think they had 5 or 6 fumbles at this point. And fortunately, for the last 2 have been recovered by Dexter, or the Mules will be looking at running out the clock with a 21-0 halftime lead. 3rd and 16. They show 17 on the scoreboard. Tonight's main broadcast sponsor is First Community Bank, the leader in customer service. Glad you can be with us, folks. Big ball game here at Freddie Morrow Stadium. We're saying big, baby, as in 21-0. Mims, back to pass. He's got pressure. Oh, nobody covered number 40. And shoddy tackling there in the open field. And that's number 40.
That was a middle screen that was perfectly executed. They let their men through.
How wide open was Hessling there? I mean, nobody around. 36, that's Williams. Austin missed him. I think he was going the other direction. Gets down inside the 10-yard line, and we've got a timeout on the play. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll take a quick time, and I will keep it right here.
This is Dexter's final timeout. There's 1:08 left. 4th down. What do you call down here? Are they going to put the ball up?
Yeah, I think they're going to possibly fake it to Hessling. very little passing by Mims so far in the ball game. Show Me Band halftime show coming up, brought to you by the Pasta House in the Holiday Inn. It's official food sponsor of Mules Football Television. And don't forget, Kurt, kids eat free on Sunday if you got any little kids. I don't know, maybe up to, I think it's up to 18 kids eat free. One of our fine sponsors, Pasta House, as the Show Me Band gets ready. There's Tim Stonecipher, who hasn't seen much action tonight at all, but he's always available, and actually had a fumble recovery for a touchdown in the end zone last week against New Madrid County Central. And they line up again, back to live action. We got a 4th and 4. Gut check for the Mules. Want to keep a 0 on the scoreboard for Dexter. I formation. Mims under center. Second man. No. He's stacked. Would that be Klaproth? That's number 54. That's number 4. Osborne.
It was Osborne, and 56 was in there at 54.
Awesome job by Jared Osborne. Not thinking about his foot right now. And the Mules going to take over. Now, how frustrating could that be for a coach? You know, you try to get something on the board, get in the red zone, you get run 4 or 5 plays, get inside the 10, and you get shut down, and the ball's given back over to Poplar Bluff. It's got to be a tough speech in the locker room by Coach Pixley to these Bearcats.
And one of the things they said about their previous games is that they did play all 4 quarters. The Dexter, even when they're down, plays
they'll
tough.
fight to the end. That's
we'll
no
see.
doubt about it.
Got one man in the backfield.
Bullington under center.
He's going to pass.
And that pass was...
Is that good?
He caught the pass, but he's not going to win any style points. But he passed under pressure. Actually had a defender in his face and got the ball to Knuckles to the 23-yard line. It's a first down.
I didn't know if they were just going to run out the clock or what. I thought that was kind of a risky call down there right by your end zone, but it worked
the
out
pass
great.
Play. I formation, 2 receivers,
again.
bottom.
They're going to pass again. Oh, he's airing it out.
Long, go!
Stonecipher.
Yeah, Tim turned around too long and should just sprint to the house. Got to sprint to the house on that one.
I would say Coach Robbins and the Mules are kind of frisky tonight.
Yeah, a little
They could have gone into the locker room 21-0, but they're trying to put the final nail in the coffin.
Well, and I don't see a problem with that if you're going to throw a bomb because, you know, Bearcats intercept. They're going to get it. If with the way the Mules converge, they're going to be able to keep them probably in their side of the field. That was probably a, 35-yard pass through the air to Stonecipher.
We don't really know exactly how far Bullington can air it out, but that was a pretty good pass, what do you think?
It's from the Manning camp. Over center.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. There's the man with the ball, number 33, the Dexter. He's moving and grooving. He's sly like a snake, weaving and dashing through there up to the 33-yard line, close to a Mules first down.
Mules are going to call timeout.
How about that?
Now, they're going to get the whole half in.
At what point do you say, all right, let's just I think from the past we've had
I would appear that they're going to run the ball.
Coming off 3-8 seasons, Robbins thinking, all right, we're up 21-0. He starts airing the ball out. But, you know, hey, 4 touchdowns is 4 touchdowns, and that would make a big difference in
well, as you mentioned, if they throw it long, yeah, you're probably okay. What can happen? That also, of course, opens up the running game and shows them something maybe they weren't thinking about.
Yeah, they don't need to be any more overwhelmed than they already are. You've got half the town of Dexter here sitting on their hands, looking in stunned silence at the scoreboard, 21-0. The Mules mixing up a little bit.
I would say they have had nothing to cheer about tonight.
I believe he's going to go Hail Mary to brother Tim Stonecipher there at the bottom of your screen, folks. Over center.
Pass play.
Boynton. There's another pass play, and that's not.
Look at that.
Look at that, baby! ESPN, come on, baby. Stonecipher. I mean, the guy's got amazing hands, amazing agility, amazing timing to catch that ball.
How he uses his body, too.
Oh, absolutely.
To get that ball.
First
he dropped
down.
that one last week, and we all decided, as he did, it was just too easy for him. He was too open.
Yeah, he's got to have something. And then he proved our point in midfield when he caught the ball with a man hanging on his neck for about a 15-yard completion. That was Stonecipher, 99 yards on the year, but he's approaching 900 yards in his career. The senior has got, I think play at the next level. The guy's he's got the size, he's got the hands, has the work ethic. As we've got a first and 10.
We're just going to throw the ball some more, it looks like.
How about this? He's going to throw it again.
Look out.
Oh,
right into a crowd.
Sandwiched, and that was
Bullington took
right
a big
to
hit
Knuckles.
from behind. He's really being chased down on that one.
Ben saying, hey, you know, Todd, I'm really tough, but can you maybe not throw it between 3 defenders next time? Wowzer.
Yeah.
A lot of crowd. Threw it right in the crowd, almost caught it.
Bullington had a little zip on that ball.
Yeah, he's had a couple that that one pass down here, pass completion was, I was amazed it was completed. I think it was tipped by the defender. Second and 10, 24.6 seconds. Bullington's going to pass again. Threw it behind Stone Cipher. And what do you think of this, Kurt? I mean, how's this set with Coach Pixley? You know, it's like
probably
we're just playing with us.
I probably think it's not setting too well with him.
I mean, why not just run the clock out?
This is like practice.
I know.
You know,
doesn't it look like a scrimmage? I mean,
and it looks like later in the year, if they need it, they've had this experience, you know, of passing the ball. They've run a bunch of plays and
it's
not
like
very much time.
Yeah, it's like the game's over, and we got to get some experience for these other guys. I formation, 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers top of the screen, and he's going to pass again. There it is.
He's open.
Oh! Knuckles might have turned the wrong way.
Yeah, he didn't pick that one up.
And you had the man downfield that was open. Was that number 2, Cameron West, the junior?
Yeah, both West and Knuckles were both open on that one.
Yeah, West, if you could have led West 5 yards, it would have been heading to the house.
This is great. They're going to punt, pin them down, and that's going to be it. Going to go in at half, 21-0. Oh man, this is rough, friends.
21-0.
Oh, look at that.
And we might have a offsides by number 55 for the Bearcats. Might have jumped too soon. I don't know if he was drawn off. That was Cody Hinman.
Well, now look at this. Oh, this is almost evil. They're going to put the offense back on the field. They're going to do this?
Can you believe this? 15.9 seconds.
Yes, they're talking to Bullington.
And he's going to throw it. He's going to throw another pass, Kurt. And they're taking a timeout. Pixley sitting over there thinking, boys.
So they went on there, got the punting team on there to draw them offside, which they did. And I got 5 yards. It's 4th and 5, and they're going to put another pass up.
You know, I heard an interview on one of the radio stations with Coach Robbins in their pregame, is talking about now last year's game. Does it kind of sit in your craw? And he's like, it doesn't. No, but I was at that game, Kurt. I'm telling you what, buddy, when you got these guys sliding in the mud at midfield, just rubbing it in, you have to wonder if that's something that Coach Robbins has in the back of his mind, because obviously they could have run the clock out with 4 or 5, maybe get one first down, just run the clock out on the ground.
What Coach Robbins knows is that these guys play 4 quarters, and, can you have enough points at halftime? No, probably not.
Probably not
at halftime. The game would be different, but at halftime, you got to take your shot.
If we're in the 4th quarter, then you got to really look at the issues of sportsmanship, or those issues to be raised by the opposition. But
yeah, we got our 2 little speedsters out to the right, and we'll just see what happens here.
And Bullington over center at that time for maybe a couple more plays.
We'll see if the linebackers blitz on this. No, they
4th
stay
and
at
5.
home.
Ferguson. Boy, he follows his blockers so well. He could go to the house. He could go off the way. The Zach Meister. 4th touchdown of the season for Zach Ferguson. 27-0. You could hear a pin drop over there in the Bearcat fan section. And folks, you're looking at a motivated, inspired, dominating Mules football squad right here. And boy, I tell you, he made his way, followed his blockers, about like Ben Knuckles does on kickoff returns.
Yeah, the linebackers pulled back into their drop zones for pass, and that allowed Ferguson to get some momentum. And once he got past them, everybody else was in there. The defensive backs were following their receivers, so there was nobody there.
Here's the extra point, might be an offsides.
Didn't call it.
And it's good, 28-0, 6 seconds left. We're going to keep it right here. But, the defense got so conditioned to the pass, And you're right, the line came back, and it gave Ferguson all he needs a couple steps, and he's gone. He weaves his way through that traffic like.
One of the things that happens when the receivers are out there, they take those D-backs deep, and then when the guy gets the ball, start running with them, they become blockers. And you get a run like that, you've had some good downfield blocks too. And although we probably didn't see them, but they were there, believe me. Great block, perfect play. Probably everybody did their job on the offense on that one.
Yeah, the Mules brimming with confidence now. 28-0 is our score. We've got a halftime show coming up presented by Pasta House. Also, another one of our fine sponsors tonight is Imperial Business Products. Let Peter Tinsley and his crew save you up to 70% on printer and toner cartridges at Imperial Business Products. Great guy, Peter Tinsley, and the fine folks at Imperial Business Products. And, if you're a Dexter fan, what, do you like, check your stocks or maybe go get a hot dog or shake it off, baby. It's only 28-0,
Yeah, and the Mules are receiving the kick in the second half, too. So that's another.
Doesn't bode well for the Dexter Bearcats. Here's the return by number 88. Tries to get outside. As the clock
number
expires.
10, great cobble. Very good job. And that's going to be it.
That's into the first half. We'll take a break and come back. It's domination, baby. Mules up 28-0 over Dexter.
Do you ever feel that in times when you take your car in to get repaired that you get the runaround?
At Simmons Tire and Automotive, we try to sell you the right tire at the right price, give you the right service, all at one place. And that way you feel you don't get the runaround.
Regardless of what you need, tires, oil change, state inspection, alignment, shocks and struts, brakes, engine tune-up, or repair, give Simmons Tire and Automotive a call at 785-TIRE.
Mention my name, Leo, and get a doggone good deal.
Ross Electric has been family-owned and operated for 58 years in the same location. Ross Electric has been built on quality service before, during, and after the sale. Come in and see some of the new and exciting appliances from the Whirlpool Corporation. Ross Electric sells and services Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Roper, and Estate appliances. Knowledgeable salespeople, affordable terms, and quality Whirlpool appliances. Stop by and see Brian, Barb, John, Katie, Johnny, or Ross in their selection of Whirlpool appliances at 1219 Maud Street. Ross Electric, they're high on service and low on price.
Welcome to Imperial Business Products. We've moved to serve you better.
With 10,000 square feet of building, 1,200 square feet of shop space, and thousands of feet of warehouse space, Imperial Business Products has been treating you like royalty since 1991. Focused on serving you better and saving you up to 70% on supplies. If it goes in an office machine, IBP can get it quick.
Call and let us serve you.
Drop off your hidden treasures and excess inventory to be liquidated at a higher price than you imagined. Drop Off Now prepares everything for auction, and almost anything can be sold on eBay. Call or stop by today.
We're back here at Freddie Marl Stadium. Kurt and Bruce, 28-0, and as the Show Me Band gets ready to start their performance, Kurt, when the Mules have had excellent programs through the years, but coming off back-to-back 3-8 seasons, here we are. We dominated last week against a really good New Madrid County Central squad, was coming in undefeated. Come back with a team that we played with there in the last part of the fourth quarter and got a touchdown to go up 28-0 against the Dexter Ball Club. It's very well coached. They've got came off a big win last week, and it just kind of feels a little weird, don't you think?
Well, what can I say? I think this Poplar Bluff team so far, it's a good team. What can we say?
Yeah, you got guys it really we haven't seen in the past. Zach Ferguson was a freshman last year. He dominated the freshman level. Boynton didn't play last year, so it's like, where did this team come from? But the Mules have dominated again in seemingly every aspect of the ball game.
Every good team that you have, you got to have some surprises. Somebody gets big in the weight room. Somebody shows up like Osborne didn't play last year.
That's right.
People just show up. Hey, we're going to watch the Show Me Band. Date night at the movies.
Directed by Stephen Winters.
Then you may take the field in exhibition. And now, ladies score, Poplar Bluff, show me bad. The Show Me Band is under the direction of Stephen Winters, Corey Emerson, Debbie Winters, and Christy Weaver. Tomorrow,
That's a Show Me Marching Band under the direction of Stephen Winters. How about that, folks? Entertainment in every form, not just football, but an awesome Show Me Marching Band. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching Mules Football live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Katie Bly. Go Mules.
Rabin makes buying tires and auto service easy. Save on all Michelin tires. No other brand gives you such an uncompromising blend of performance and lasting tread life. Plus, get up to 6 months free financing when you use the Rabin card. Rabin Tire and Auto Service. Keep rolling with Rabin Tire and Auto Service. Save on all Michelin tires. No other brand gives you such an uncompromising blend of performance and lasting tread life. Tires always at the guaranteed lowest installed price. Rabin Tire and Auto Service.
Truck after truck after truck of big-time savings on pre-owned vehicles have arrived at Blackwell Baldwin Ford, Lincoln Mercury, Toyota, and Poplar Bluff. When prices fall, we buy big to save you big-time money. Like Corolla LE starting at $13,900. And 07 Highlander V6 loaded $23,900. 07 RAV4 Limited's $22,900. And a great selection of Camry LEs. Hurry in to save big-time money at Blackwell Baldwin Ford and Poplar Bluff, where low prices and low payments sells cars and trucks every day.
We live where you live. We support the community causes that matter to you. We value the things you value, our hometown heritage, our families, and our friends. Come see why customers come first at First Midwest Bank.
You see them in your rearview mirror, and suddenly you're the world's best driver. You hit the brakes, hang up the cell phone, use your turn signal. Sound familiar? Allstate knows there's a good driver in each of us. A police car shouldn't be the only thing that brings it out. So Allstate cuts safe drivers a break, up to 20%. Reward works better than punishment. That's Allstate stand.
Hey, folks, we're back here at Freddie Morrow Stadium. I'm with Katie Ray, Marketing Director of First Community Bank. Katie, how you liking the game?
I'm loving it. We're doing a great job. We're doing a great job blitzing. We have strong offense tonight, and Todd Bullington is doing a great job. So it's fun to watch. It's very exciting. It's great to watch us play Dexter and do such a great job.
Were you there last year, Dexter, when they had the lightning storm and everything?
I missed that. I wish I could have been there, but I'm just glad to be here tonight.
I think we're rubbing it in big time here. Well, now, what's going on at First Community Bank?
Well, as you know, we now have Wilcox & Woods and Parks Insurance Agency merging with First Community Insurance Group. So we offer the best of both worlds now. You guys need to come in and get a free quote, and we can offer you the best thing that you can get in Poplar Bluff. Just come by and see us. And we also have our free checking, and we have financial services. So it's a one-stop shop at First Community Bank.
Now, Katie, how many locations do you have?
We have 6 locations available. We have Cape, Malden, Bernie, Poplar Bluff, North, and South.
What about, since you're a marketing director, have you thought of maybe like a Scott, he's a cool guy, Scott Spencer, the president, maybe a bobblehead, Scott Spencer bobblehead type to, you could do that, you give that away with each new checking account.
I think he would love that. I really do.
Up here's where ideas are born, right here,
exactly.
Okay? But so you've been with the bank for a while, and things are going great, and you got an insurance firm there, and beautiful bank too.
Exactly. It's exciting to be there. It's great to work there. So anyway, you guys come in and see us.
Katie Ray, First Community Bank. We'll come back in just a moment. You're watching Mules Football and a halftime show live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Shelby Unrat. Let's go, Mules.
When does a bank become more than just a bank? When your bank makes a commitment to be the leader in customer service. That's exactly the commitment we want to make to our customers here at First Community Bank. In addition to good old-fashioned personal service, we also offer a wide variety of deposit and loan products to fit your needs. First Community Bank also provides investment services with our professionals ready to assist you in reaching your financial goals. We also offer car, home, business, life, and health insurance coverage at very competitive rates through our veteran team of insurance specialists. Banking services, investment services, and insurance services, all available at one location here at First Community Bank.
And that's how a bank becomes more than just a bank.
First Community Bank, the leader in customer service.
Do you know losing just 10 pounds can reduce your risk of diabetes by almost 60%?
Southeast Missouri Hospital, a healthier look at healthcare.
Whoa, nice doggy.
Bluff Honda has a great selection of motorcycles, scooters, and ATVs in stock and waiting for you. They have just the right size bike to fit every member of your family and your budget. Financing is available on site at Bluff Honda. Bluff Honda is conveniently open from 9 till 5:30 Monday through Friday and until 2 on Saturday. While you're there, don't forget about their selection of accessories and all the best safety equipment. Honda, best on earth. Bluff Honda, Highway 67 North in Poplar Bluff.
Hey, we're back here, folks. Second half action, just a few moments away. And boy, I tell you what, speaking of action, we've had a lot of action thus far in the ball game, but it's all pretty much been attributed to the Poplar Bluff Mules. Let's talk about some stats for a moment, Kurt.
Yeah, Bruce, ask me how many yards rushing Poplar Bluff had in the first half.
How many yards rushing first half for the Mules?
193.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
That's like a whole game's worth.
Coming in tonight's game, we had 660, I believe, through 3 games, averaging 220. So we've almost met our average of the first 3 games, getting close to that 1,000-yard rushing mark as a team. Absolutely amazing. It's like a hypnotic effect that we put on the opponent here. Dexter, what do you think Coach Pixley had to say to his troops in the first half? You mentioned they don't quit, but I tell you, they got a lot of ground to make up, and you know that he's going to be putting the ball in the air a lot.
Well, here's how, I don't know what to say about this, how prophetic the coaches were, because they deferred the kick reception to the second half. So not only are the Mules up 28-0, they're getting the ball. They're receiving the kick. Amazing. I would predict more of the same. They're going to run the ball. They're going to use up the clock. We might see a game where there's 300-400 yards rushing.
Well, and of course, if you're Coach Robbins, you want to accomplish things in the second half. You want to be able to use your second, third stringers if necessary. I mean, I don't know at what point he's going to say, all right, let's move the starters out, keep them out of injury.
Let me tell you this, for this quarter,
he's going for it.
It's going to be an execution. They're going to try to put the end to it.
Yeah, because you know Dexter, just their character and the way they come back, and they're so well coached,
well,
and they've got talent.
You know, they came out 2 pretty rough years, and that's part of kind of people's corporate memory. They want to get the idea that they're a winning team and not just like scraping by. I mean, a winning team.
Right. You don't want to trade touchdowns with these guys now here in the third quarter. And we're about ready for a kickoff.
And here's Mr. Knuckles. What's he thinking?
And the ball's going away from Ben, and it looks like it's going out of bounds inside the 20.
There's a penalty.
Dexter, 28 total offensive plays, 0 return yards. Mules nearly flawless in terms of penalties, 1 penalty for 5 yards. Kickoff returns, they've done a good job keeping the ball away from Knuckles, as was the case there.
They did too good of a job that time and kicked the ball out of bounds. So that's going to take the Mules are going to take over here with a pretty good field position.
Defense is going to have to come to the forefront for the Bearcats as the Mules are at it again with Boynton over center. I formation, 2 in the backfield, first man through. That's Ellis, number 40. He scored a touchdown for Poplar Bluff in the first quarter, and he moves it up about 4 yards to the 39.
Yeah, Ellis carried the ball 7 times for 47 yards for a 6.7 average. Second is Zach Ferguson's 94 yards, 7.8 yard average. So Ellis really did establish the tone of the game right in the beginning, didn't he?
Yeah, 2 things that amazed me. The fact that none of these guys did anything last year because they weren't playing or they weren't playing, and how balanced the load is. And here's a man taking it up the middle, inside. That's Kerry Smith, number 37, inside Bearcat territory. And here we go again, folks. And
that's the first man through again. Smith and Ellis are together.
And that's another first down brought to you by Gary Simmons Tire and Automotive, right here in Poplar Bluff, Highway 67 South.
They had 67 rushing yards between them as that first man up in the eye.
Yeah, they spread the offense out so well. Second man through. And look at Zach. You know, he gets a little clearing there like he did. He moves it back, and, of course, you'll take that 5 yards to carry inside the 43 to about the 42-yard line. That's the Mules.
I don't know if we can see it, the folks back home, but number 3, Ben Knuckles, stayed on the block with the defensive back here about the 30-yard line, even past the whistle. They were hitting on each other. Now, that's the kind of stuff that gets the big gains.
Yeah, Knuckles very cognizant of the what's going on in the field on either side of the ball. Here we've got a 2nd and 4 now at the 42. First man through,
again. There
he goes.
First down.
Oh my goodness! Just at will. It looks like a scrimmage. It looks like a one of those soap games that we have before the season starts. Kurt. 10:23 on the clock. Third quarter. Mules knocking on the door again, right at the 30-yard line, and the sideline and the stands filled with the Dexter fans are just.
That was a Simmons Automotive first down, wasn't it, Bruce?
That was a Gary Simmons
Automotive
first down.
So I thought I would.
This guy's selling so many tires because, every time we get a first down, we like to recognize one of our fine sponsors. That's Gary Simmons Tire and Automotive. I formation, 2 receivers, Boynton.
First man through again.
And didn't surprise anybody on that play as the line converged on, I don't know if that was Smith, Kerry Smith, number 37. But, it's amazing, Kurt. I mean, you look at this. Ferguson didn't play in varsity last year as a freshman. Ellis wasn't here last year. Kerry Smith, Todd Boynton. Osborne didn't play last year. This is like a new offense, and what's amazing to me is how these guys have gelled so well, not just the play calling and everything, but the offensive line and how the whole team, the chemistry is it's amazing. 2nd and 9.
First man through again.
Plows ahead inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. And I think that was probably Coach Robbins' game plan, was to drive, execute that third quarter, like you said, and keep it on the ground, burn up the clock, put the game away. And then you've got so many options at that point of using other personnel, getting your starters out. Osborne probably doesn't need to be out there longer than he has to with that still probably has a sore foot. And get ready for North County homecoming next Friday night.
Ferguson outside.
Ferguson goes out.
Oh, good tackle.
Good tackle. I thought he was going to dart outside, but his vision in that field is a talent that you just can't teach. Ferguson, another first down for Poplar Bluff, looking for their 5th touchdown of the night. That's another Gary Simmons Tire and Automotive first down. How about that Show Me Band halftime performance? You got to love that band, I tell you. Hey, also one of our sponsors, Drop Off Now. That's what Boynton's been doing all night, dropping off the ball to his backs. We've got a 1st and 10, and there's number 33, Zach Ferguson going through, only a sophomore. In the first half, Ferguson had 94 yards on 12 carries.
Let me tell you something, number 40, Aaron Ellis, the up man that just put a vicious block on a linebacker. We could really had a good angle up here on the roof. It was just a vicious block, and I assume that he and Williams have been doing that, and the other up man. Williams is in there now. He's a big hitter. Let's see what he does.
Great intensity. 2nd and 6.
Oh, he got the ball
from the 11-yard line and moves forward inside the 10 to about inside the 9 to about the 6-yard line. And Ellis, he's a junior. I mean, I don't know, did the guy have any rushing yards last year? He's really had a good game tonight, as has Zach Ferguson. And, of course, it all comes down to leadership, Kurt, and Boynton has just done a magical job at running the show. And here's a 3rd and 1, 3rd and short, and they just
push it through. He's
move him up.
That's Williams.
Close to the goal line, and he gets tossed back. It's probably...
Oh, is that Smith?
1-yard line. That's Kerry Smith.
I'm sorry, it was my mistake.
That's a tough cookie.
Yeah, Kerry Smith.
He's versatile, too. Caught a touchdown pass last
that
week.
First guy in.
they threw 5 touchdown passes with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, and they get a rush, another rushing touchdown, and now we're at.
You almost have to think about it in terms of Aaron Ellis or Smith or Ferguson in terms of player of the game. Because one of the things that happened, they got a lot of yards, but one of the things for sure is that Ellis certainly did set the tone early, establishing the running game.
Yeah, and Ellis is.
There's a penalty against Poplar Bluff.
Ellis plays both ways, also inside linebacker, number 40, as well as playing fullback for Poplar Bluff. Yeah, he's got to be a contender for the coveted PAX Pick Player of the Game.
He's the second leading rusher at half, but I really think that he sort of set the tone. And you could make an argument that we could make the offensive line, all of them, the Player of the Week.
Oh, I think it'd be a creative idea. That's a very good idea.
Up the
Boynton.
middle. There he is.
There he is.
Touchdown.
37. Carey Smith. 34-0, folks. As Dexter lets out a collective sigh. 6:43 mark. The Mules did exactly what they wanted to do. Moved the ball down the field, didn't turn over, ran the clock, got inside the red zone and punched it in. Carey Smith, only a sophomore. And we've got the extra point attempt coming up.
I think Sutton's been flawless tonight, didn't he?
Has not missed an extra point all night. And here's the snap.
Oh,
high snap.
Good kick, though.
Great composure by Sutton as Ben Knuckles holds, and that's a winner. That moves the score up to 35-0. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Mules football live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Halter. Let's go, PB.
You spend many long hours working for your money, so why not make sure you get the most out of it? It's time to tell your money to stop laying around and to get to work for you. Call Sterling Bank and open a new maximum savings account today. Your money will work for you by earning 4% APY with all the convenience of a regular savings account. Call Sterling Bank, your savings and money market bank today to learn how. And thank you for being a part of and helping us build a great community bank.
It's like a pissed off TV tray.
Back.
We're back.
At Freddie Morrow Stadium. Kurt, we got a trivia question.
Yes, we do. The trivia question is the Gamblin' Lumber trivia question, and if you win, you get a table helper from Gamblin' Lumber. The phone number is 429-6133. And here's the question. 1942, the Poplar Bluff Mules, the coach of the Mules, not only had to contend with injuries, but with the draft status of various Mules players. In fact, the coach himself was called into service in 1942. What I want to know is what's this coach's name, and more than that, I need his nickname. He was a All-American for Southeast Missouri State. Who was it?
Call us 429-6133. That's the hotline. Call us right now as we get back to live action here up to the 35. Not much of a return by number 85. That's Bradley Janey,
number
the 6'2 junior. 429-6133. That's the trivia question.
429-6133. Who was the coach in 1942 that was called into the service himself? He was an All-American for Southeast Missouri State. What's his nickname? That's what we're looking for.
And it's not Scooter, guys. Cause
not Brucey either.
It's not the Kurtster. All right, Dexter.
What to do with your Dexter? They got 3 out to the left, 1 back in the backfield.
I believe we're going to get a little challenge for the secondary, and we've got a false start.
Flag. All kinds of things are going wrong here.
You know, some of the keys of the ball game tonight were strike first. The Mules did that, getting that quick turnover, that fumble recovery. Stone Cipher was one of the keys I was looking at, but I had no idea the Mules would be challenged so little on the running game, so he hasn't really been utilized because he really hasn't been needed. They've stuck with what worked for him, and that's where we're at now. 35-0 is our score, under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. With Mims, back to pass. Converge. Oh! He heard. What did he hear, Kurt? I think he heard some footsteps, baby.
Jared Osborne. Big hit.
Osborne's tough. They say that guy's a mean bear in the weight room, also the fastest guy in the ball club. And
He's one of those guys that looks as impressive with his pads off as his pads on.
Yeah. Kind of like
guy.
Dan Holland, you know.
We still haven't had an answer on the trivia question. 1942 coach of the Poplar Bluff Mules. What's his nickname? He's called into service.
Second and 5. Oh, they converge. Heartfelt run by the Bearcats.
Phone number for the
44.
question is 429-6133. 429-6133. Tell us who the coach was of the 1942 Poplar Bluff Mules.
Just get close, folks.
We're looking for his nickname.
His nickname, just get close.
He was an All-American at Southeast Missouri State.
1942, which was...
Sam Gavaluki was the manager of the team in 1942.
And I wasn't born then. 3rd and 3 from the 42. We got a shotgun. What do you think? We're going to have a pass? Oh, they pull the blitz. They run past him. Mims has an opening there and
took a big hit.
Took a hit for the team.
Off the corners. Osborne, number 4.
Got the first down.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, one big difference from this year's team that I see in the last couple years is the hey, Mike. There's Mike on the camera. Mike was an All-American, I think. Hey, Mike. What was your? I don't know what his nickname was. We're back to live.
I'm just stunned to think about his All-American career. I just don't know what to say. We're back here. We're running out of the eye. We got
track and field, I believe. 1st and 10 from the 46. Shotgun. First man through. His lead blockers, they're going to need him because you got a lot of maroon and white converging on the ball carrier. It's number 40. Gets to midfield. That's Nicholas Hessling. You know, Nicholas has been carrying the ball more than David. I didn't know if they're trying to decoy it and give it to the other. I guess that's his brother. He's a junior. Not much there, 5 yards. And for them to get back in this ball game, everybody knows we got to air the ball out.
They had some good blocking there at the point of attack. They're back under the center, one back in the backfield.
You want to have a fun time, just watch Osborne.
Complete,
but tackled. And that's one thing the Mules have been very effective. Whenever there is a pass completion, you know, a lot of times it's what the how much yardage they get after they catch the ball, and it's been very minimal, as was evidenced by that last play, as we've got a 1st and 10, though, by the Bearcats.
We still haven't gotten the correct answer for our trivia question, which means it's a good question.
It's a real good question.
Who was the 1942 coach of the Poplar Bluff Mules? What was his nickname?
Of course, most of the people that know remember that might be over 80 years old, so I don't know.
I'll tell you who was on that team.
Give us a hint.
Besides Howard Francis was on that team, and Gus Barber, longtime physician in our town.
429-6133.
429-6133.
Even if it's a prank call, folks, call us. Dan's wanting to get a phone call.
Of the 1942 coach of the Poplar Bluff Mules, who is an All-American for Southeast Missouri State.
It's a big part of our show. Here, we got a call.
Howard Francis himself took him to the station to report for his duty.
That's marvelous, Kurt. All right, we got a timeout on the court field right now. There's the Mules fans. Looky there.
They're still inside. Let's hear it for
all the way to state, baby. They're going to take that Go Mules action all the way.
Let's hear it for our academics too. We spelled Mules out over there.
Hey, speaking of academics, Austin Williams, number 18 for the Mules, just been honored with some national recognition for academics. Like to congratulate
great
him.
Score in the ACT. If you need to during the game a calculus question answered, Austin can figure out
Actually, it's Austin Sutton. Austin Sutton. My mistake. 2:41 remaining in the third. 1st and 10. Oh, he's going for broke.
Oh, great coverage but he scored.
I tell you, great coverage.
Cobble was on that one. They exploited that height differential we talked about earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Coble, what else could he do? He jumped as high as he could. His uncle was a big leaper for Three Rivers Raiders basketball. He leaped up high, but it's just a great job by the receiver in that situation.
Oh, there's a flag.
And I'm sure Mr. Coble's happy about this.
It's against.
Boy, I tell you what,
Dexter.
pour salt on the wound here, Kurt. 35-0, 2:31 remaining. That was the big play that could have made things respectable.
That was a fairly good pass, wasn't it?
It was a good pass.
Yeah, he put it right where the guy needed it to catch it and beat the defensive back.
And it was not so much the pass as what he did after he caught it with a man hanging on him. Coble did everything he could, but he dragged Coble into the end zone. but to no avail. Comes back. Hey, I'd like to mention also, Gamblin Lumber is one of our sponsors for all your home repairs, remodeling, and new construction. Let Gamblin Lumber help you reach your goal and save money. Speaking of reaching their goal, they got a long way to go. The Dexter Bearcats do. They've got a
first in the yard here.
First and a mile, and a lateral pass, and he goes nowhere. Dragged out of bounds. As the Mules go on the sideline. Oh,
a penalty out there. They tackle him out of bounds.
Maybe somebody's ear got thumped there. Do we have a winner?
We have a winner.
Mr. Bob
McDonald gets
what do you win,
to
Bob?
get a table helper.
A table helper.
The answer was George Torchy Godwin. His nickname was Torchy. I think his nickname was Torchy because he had red hair. That's my belief. Great running back for Southeast Missouri State. Some very prominent people of our town were part of that team.
I think it was a personal foul against Poplar Bluff.
Yeah, I think they tackled him out of bounds. So, that's.
They just can't contain their enthusiasm. Bob needs to be around for the sports trivia night. I mean, I don't know how many people knew that. Great job, Bob. One of our favorite viewers.
Perhaps we can see the table helper.
Maybe he could have us over and we could, check it out. First and 22 from the 22. He's going deep.
Again.
He's going long. Knocked out of bounds. Coble. And they got a flag now. Oh, come on.
Another flag.
And that's going to be a pass interference more than likely on Coble. And,
I would say the personal foul was Dexter's biggest play from scrimmage tonight, wasn't it? 15 yards? That's when you have a rough night, fans.
Well, and the thing that baffles me is why didn't they exploit the size difference with the wide receivers in our secondary earlier in the ball game? One of those answers is our penetration was just so quick that Mims just didn't feel comfortable. He's always under duress, under pressure to get the ball off. And they're shut out to this point.
Another first down for Dexter, this time on a penalty. Another time on a penalty. So
now what we need now, Kurt, is a goal line stand.
Yeah, that would be
let them get down to the 1, and we just
that would really help our confidence.
First and 10, as if we need it.
Shotgun.
And there's a score. That's by Benjamin Mills, a quarterback. Quarterback keep.
Hey, he ran right up the middle. Got the Bearcats on the board.
Now it's 35-6. They, I guess, will go for the extra point.
They say there's no quit in this team. I guess that appears to be the case. They had a pretty good offensive drive there. Helped by 2 penalties, but that was admirable.
And it gives Coach Robbins more incentive to have his team play their hearts out the rest of the game and keep his starters in there. Kick is up and good. That makes it 35-7. We'll take a break. You're watching Mules football live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Kyla Godwin. Go Mules.
Rabin makes buying tires and auto service easy. Save on all Michelin tires. No other brand gives you such an uncompromising blend of performance and lasting tread life. Plus, get up to 6 months free financing when you use the Rabin card. Rabin Tire and Auto Service. Keep rolling with Rabin Tire and Auto Service. Save on all Michelin tires. No other brand gives you such an uncompromising blend of performance and lasting tread life. Tires always at the guaranteed lowest installed price. Rabin Tire and Auto Service.
We're back. Everything was mum for the Bearcats until just a moment ago. Mims ran it in from inside the 10 to put the Bearcats on the scoreboard.
His name is Mills. Not like your Auntie Mim.
50.
Mills.
Look at the Go Mules. Oh, they got their faces painted. Boy, I tell you, we've got a lot of fan support here tonight. The place is packed. Beautiful.
Great night. One of the things we need to remember with trivia question brought out is a lot of generations played football here, and a lot of them can watch it on City Cable. Guys that can't get here.
That's exactly right.
So very important. Here's a kickoff. Oh, they're going to kick it out. That's going out of bounds again. That's a huge deal because they don't want to get it to Knuckles. So that's two kickoffs that kicked out of bounds.
I think what he needs to do is trade. I don't guess you do this, trade jerseys with somebody, and he's out there and give him a different number. That's probably the only way they're going to kick the ball to him. As we're winding down the third quarter here, folks, we got to start thinking about our Pack's Big Player of the Game, folks. Kurt, we've got several contenders for that.
Yes, we do. We'll consult with the inerrant Dan Holland, who will help us.
Yeah, Dan's got a football mind. And he watches every. He played on several football mule squads. As we've got a 1st and 10. Sandwiched is Boynton and brought down.
At number 40, they're trying to establish that first man up again.
That's Ellis.
Number 40, Ellis.
Takes it ahead a couple yards.
We'll have to check the Bearcat defense again.
We'll take a break right now. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. You're watching Mules football right here live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Kyla Godwin. Go Mules!
Bluff Honda has a great selection of motorcycles, scooters, and ATVs in stock and waiting for you. They have just the right size bike to fit every member of your family and your budget. Financing is available on site at Bluff Honda. Bluff Honda is conveniently open from 9 till 5:30 Monday through Friday and until 2 on Saturday. While you're there, don't forget about their selection of accessories and all the best safety equipment. Honda, best on earth. Bluff Honda, Highway 67 North in Poplar Bluff.
The Christian Book Center, CBC, is having a back-to-football sale. We have sale prices on hundreds of items. We have family movies and a variety of books, top-quality shirts, games, and much more. And no one should be without their own Bible to grow in hope, faith, and strength through God's Word. CBC, we're more than a bookstore. Located across the street from Walmart and right next to Sonic Drive-In. Phone 785-9451, open 6 days a week. CBC, go Mules!
Back to live action, start of the 4th quarter. That was like a end of the 3rd quarter timeout, folks. Glad you're with us tonight. Hey, tonight's season opening main broadcast sponsor is First Community Bank, the leader in customer service. We had Katie Ray, the marketing director of First Community Bank, on at halftime. Delightful young lady, and to tell us all about what's going on there. And let me tell you what's going on right now. We got a breakaway, almost a near breakaway by the Mules.
We got a good angle here.
Zach
What the
Ferguson
folks can look at home. Dexter's just loading a whole bunch of guys in the box. They've got a whole bunch of guys down on the line.
And our Pack Stewart Center sponsored Pack's Pick, our postgame player of the game when it comes to home improvement. Check out Pack's Do It Center. And the Mules are doing it right now, doing a number on Dexter. Dexter coming to tonight's contest 1-2. We knew they'd be tough, but what a dominant performance by Poplar in that first half.
Well, look like they're putting 8 men in the box here. Look at this. And Poplar Bluff still running it. They've got 5 down linemen on defense, and Poplar Bluff still is running the ball.
Second man through.
Oh, be careful.
And he's hit. Ferguson. Well, you know, what about a possibility for an opportunity to do some pass plays? Stone Cipher is out there, has not caught a pass tonight.
I think Coach Robbins will exploit any weakness he sees tonight.
I think he's just wanting to man-on-man, just take it to him. That might be a bad thing that Dexter scored because, you know, it now it fuels the intensity possibly for Poplar Bluff again as we start the fourth quarter.
I can promise you defenses want to get shutouts, so that
absolutely
probably didn't please the defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Boynton.
First man through.
Big run.
That's number 37.
You know, we've got so much back there. We've got talent, and Ferguson seeing the field, seeing with such vision, just sliding his way through the defenders, and you've got guys just plow forward. Another Mules first down brought to you by Gary Simmons Tire and Automotive. Gary's going to have to order some more tires, I think. He's got nitrogen, too, you know. You ever had nitrogen? I mean, in your tires.
No. Is that a good idea?
It's a great idea. Actually, I put it in my tires. It helps gas mileage. Big time. You just
back out of the eye.
Ride smoother.
Sweep. Ferguson trying to get outside. Big block out in front.
Oh, he gets outside.
That's
he could go all the way. Almost took it to the house. That shows his versatility, but his speed going around the corner, Kurt. And what blocking there by the Mules defenders to allow him to get close to the goal line.
Yeah, it was a great. He had a whole bunch of blockers out in front of him. There was blocking going on downfield on that. Looks
Ferguson,
like
I'm telling you.
Stepped out of bounds there. About, was it the 6-yard line? I can't quite see around the corner here.
I mean, Osborne is strong and fast. But Ferguson's probably not as strong, but he's got such versatility. And seeing what the defense offers him, went around the corner that time and got it down to the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. I formation. They pack it in, the Mules do. First man through. Down to the 2.
Number 37, Smith.
Kerry Smith. That's our bulldog. That's our plow horse.
And the other thing, he's running great tonight, and so is number 40, Aaron Ellis. But trust me, they're throwing tremendous blocks. We got to see that block that Ellis threw. It was really highlighted. We could really see it really well that he just crushed some linebacker on a run by Ferguson.
Yeah, I think it's a really unselfish team, Kurt. Nobody cares who gets the credit. You know, when you have that type of mentality, boy, I tell you, it's amazing what you can accomplish as a team.
Bullington redirecting a few people. He's poised and in control up there in front.
First, second, and goal, and then somebody's going across the goal line, and they...
Did he make it? It's close.
Haven't signaled yet. I thought he might have thrown it to Stonesiver in the corner.
Stopped at the 1.
Third and goal. I tell you what.
You know what I think they ought to do? I think they ought to let Bullington sneak it through.
And I think he's very capable of doing that. Bullington.
I can see from up here that the Mules coaches are smiling on the sideline.
Yeah, with good reason. Bullington rushing, averaging 5.4 yards a carry coming tonight's contest, Kurt. And very doable.
I think he deserves this. He's been running the team. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, Todd's just been a man in there. I formation. Cameron West, top of the screen. Here it is. And no, we give it to Aaron Ellis again. That might be a notch in his belt for Pack's big player of the game. Another touchdown for Poplar Bluff makes it 41-7. And brought to you by First Missouri First Community Bank, the leader in customer service.
That was a Ross Electric touchdown, though, right?
And also we got a Ross Electric touchdown.
And First Community Bank is one of our main sponsors. We appreciate them, too, don't we?
Absolutely.
We appreciate every one of our sponsors.
Lining up for the extra point is number 18, Austin Sutton.
He probably his leg's getting tired. Oh, there's a penalty. What happened?
Yeah, and have not missed an extra point all night.
Nope. He missed some earlier. He was a little discouraged about that, I understand. But, you know, he's a great poised kid and made a big difference.
There's the Mules fans right there. And I believe that fan contingency is going to grow and grow and grow. What do you think?
Great
Look
crowd
at some of those
tonight.
hairdos. These folks are serious.
How do you get that stuff off? You think that's
in November, I wish I challenge him to
All right,
dress
we're
the
going to try
same.
this again.
All right, back to live action.
Good snap.
Here's
Sutton.
the kick.
It's up.
Austin, you're perfect, baby.
Good play by the band, too. A good catch.
42-7. Hey, taking it to the house. We're going to take a break right now. You're watching Mules Football live on City Cable.
Just imagine unlocking the door to your new home for the very first time. I'm Sandy Wood, your home loan specialist with First Community Bank. Now stop imagining and let me help make your dream a reality. Whether you're buying your first home with little or no money down, building a home, or buying the home of your dreams, we have a loan product to fit your needs. Don't just dream about owning a new home. Call me today and let First Community Bank help make your dream a reality.
We're back.
Live action here. Mules kicking off again, something they've been doing a lot tonight, scoring their 6th touchdown of the night, up 42-7 over the Dexter Bearcats, who will move to 1-3 unless they pull out a super duper miracle. Mules will move to 2-2 on the season. Opening loss to Parkway West and Nebraska-bound quarterback Blaine Garrett. Then a close game against Blytheville, losing 34-28. Here's a kickoff by Sutton, and reaching high for it is number 33. That's David Hessling, the running back.
Yeah, he's probably got some little bit of pent-up frustration.
Yeah, Hessling hasn't seen a lot of action tonight.
Got a pretty good field position here. We want to mention the fact that there's a 35-point lead. The clock does not stop in Missouri football, and the clock is presently running, is it not?
As long as that lead is 35 points.
Correct.
So the Dexter Bearcats.
The Dexter Bearcats have to score to stop the clock.
That shows you the kind of game they've been having here.
Yes, that's not what you really planned for the fourth quarter.
Not what Coach Pixley had on the drawing board. And there's a penalty. We'll take a moment and mention our main broadcast sponsor tonight, First Community Bank, the leader in customer service. Also,
against the Bearcats,
Ozark Acceleration. Think fast, be faster, be the fastest, or strongest. Become the athlete you know you can be with Ozark Acceleration. Also, Sterling Bank, building a great community bank with good answers, fast answers, and local answers. Mules have had good answers, fast answers, and local answers for the Bearcats. Clock's running. As Kurt mentioned, the clock doesn't stop. Oh! Heard the footy steps of number 36, Austin Williams. He's everywhere.
If
Guy's
somebody
a
who
bruiser.
will put a tremendous lick on you, number 36. If you want to listen for footsteps, listen for his, believe me.
And this Jacob Bell has done a good job. You know, Rawson came in the ball game. The 6'2 senior, one of the wide receivers, Kurt, averaging, he's caught 4 touchdown passes, but low snap, 2nd and 15 now.
Trying it again.
Here's thrown
Big
aired
hit
out.
Number 21.
You want to make a good showing
Jacob
when
Smith.
you're Jacob Smith on that coverage. You want to make a good showing when you're going in your own bench there. Maybe Cole will get another interception. He made a great effort on that one touchdown they scored. That receiver just
looks like Mules got most of their starters still in on defense.
Klaproth's in there. He's had a big game.
Big Bill Turner's in there, is he not?
Yeah, Turner's in there.
75, Ethan Hollins at nose guard.
3rd and 6.
Right
Right at midfield. Oh,
my
nice
goodness.
block. Oh, but where can he go? Oh, good scramble by Mills.
Oh, no.
Oh, now
You knew
it's
he was gonna
surgery
get it.
time, baby. Oh, goodness. He did all that running. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
Kelton Thompson put a big hit. Oh, we've got an injured player.
And we've got an injury, a second injury for Dexter tonight.
Mills eluded a lot of Poplar Bluff players on that rush. He ran around, but really accomplished
They
nothing.
do stop the clock, Kurt, on injuries. 6:11 remaining. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching Mules Football Live right here on City Cable.
Just imagine unlocking the door to your new home for the very first time. I'm Sandy Wood, your home loan specialist with First Community Bank. Now stop imagining and let me help make your dream a reality. Whether you're buying your first home with little or no money down, building a home, or buying the home of your dreams, we have a loan product to fit your needs. Don't just dream about owning a new home. Call me today and let First Community Bank help make your dream a reality.
We're back.
And we've got an injured player on the field.
Injury, Dexter Bearcat. We can't see his number because trainers are around him. Going to have one of the big players, big linemen. Oh, he's having trouble getting up. That's number 7.
That's Andrew Cato, number 75, Kurt. 6 foot, 230-pound senior. Gets a big round of applause. Well, Coach Robbins, I think, has accomplished what he wanted to. He comes out with a W. Basically no injuries to this point in the ball game. 6:11 remaining in the fourth quarter as team prepares for next week's homecoming game against North County.
Well, that'll be an exciting game.
Absolutely. Then probably our toughest contest, North County, I believe is 1-2 if I'm not mistaken. Farmington though is we play at Farmington, go back on the road.
Lovely facility. They're state ranked.
Absolutely.
The clock will
3-0.
start running again after the injury.
And we've got a 4th and 6. Shotgun Mills.
Pretty good.
And nice pass, nice catch, knocked out of bounds. I believe it's by number 18, Austin Sutton on that play.
Austin Sutton pushed him out of bounds over there on the far side of the field. Clock continues to run.
Definitely worse against the Dexter Bearcats at this point. Most of their fans have stuck around, as have all the Mules fans. Glad you guys have stuck around to check out this telecast. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. We got the Pack's Big Player of the Game coming up and post-game. A lot of good stuff. Oh, low snap. 1st and 10. Another catch. Wow, it's kind of bizarre. Now we got all these nice pass and catch things going on that we didn't see out of Dexter the first 3 quarters. It's a little too late. 42-7 Mules on
got
top.
David Gabler there on the line.
Yeah, David Gabler. I talked to his grandmother this afternoon That's Tim Gabler's son. Another low snap.
Pretty
Second
good
and
protection,
3.
though.
They're giving him the 5 yards, 7 yards. Might have been a face mask there.
Face mask. Great catch by number 81 for Dexter. That's Eric Wyndham, the big tight end. We kind of thought he'd be more of a factor tonight.
But, actually, he didn't get a lot of opportunities in the first 3 quarters.
Poplar Bluff took him out of the game early with
Too much pressure on the
turnovers
quarterback
in the first quarter, remember? Interception and a fumble, and that took him out of the game.
Yeah, Austin Williams with that interception in the first quarter. And they'll march it down. Now the Mules need to get their focus on keeping him out of the end zone.
Number 75, Ethan Hollins there at nose guard. He's a big fella, it looks like.
That offensive line for
looks
Dexter.
Like the Mules.
That line average is 235.
Got Matt Chapman. They got 3 down linemen. Everybody else. Oh, we got a blitz. Both linebackers are coming. Look out. Oh, he's going to run it. That's what happens sometimes when you vacate, the linebackers vacate.
Yeah, secondary was too far back looking for the pass and picks up right at a first down to the 15-yard line.
There was a flag on that play, right? Yeah, flag. Yeah, we saw that.
We saw the flag.
It's against Dexter.
Yeah, that's good. It bodes well for Poplar Bluff.
Had an illegal shift on that.
Poplar Bluff sitting in a good position here to get ready for homecoming next week. Don't know a lot about North County, but we will, as I'm sure Coach Robbins will be watching game film and looking at ways.
Am I wrong? It's been a couple of years since we had a really happy homecoming. Isn't that true?
Yes. 2 3-8 seasons. I'm not sure. I don't think we won either of the last 2 homecoming games. 1st and 15.
3 men down. Oh,
back to pass. Oh,
good sliding catch.
Yeah. Giving these receivers a little bit too much space there, and that's
the first down for the Bearcats.
What occurred on that last play, and 2:47 clock running.
We really thought that Russum, who was going to be had a lot of yards receiving, was going to be more of a factor in this game.
Here's a blitz. Kurt Rush. Oh, tries to get the outside, and gets down to about the 5 or 6 yard line. 2:29 and counting.
Here's what I bet. I bet you Mills is tired at the end of the game.
Yeah.
He's been beat around pretty good.
I bet the bus driver's tired. I bet everybody from Dexter's tired. We're approaching close to 2 minutes. Clock doesn't stop. If the at least a 35-point difference in the ball game, Mules up 42-7. Looking for a pass, probably. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. That's Braswell, number 21.
Oh, big sack.
And it got him. Who was in on that sack?
Chapman.
Cadillac sack.
Williams and I think Chetman.
I think some of these sacks is like they split them 3 ways, because there's so many defenders on the ball.
Zach Ferguson's going to come in and try a little bit of defensive work. He actually gained his first renown as a defensive player. His tailback activities have kind of taken over, but I think they say he's a great defensive back.
3rd and 6. Oh!
There he was.
Should have had it. That ball should have been caught. That was Bobby Ralston. It would have been his 5th touchdown if he could cross the plane of the goal line.
4th down, 6 yards to go.
Might be the last.
The Mules fans are singing, "Hey Nana, goodbye."
Yeah, it's just
1 minute and
I think
down to
lightning,
1 minute mark.
The lightning struck in the form of the Mules tonight. 1 year later, 42-7, under a minute to go. Mills, 4th and 6, last play. Oh, get in there!
Boom.
Oh, boom, baby!
What a way to stop.
Oh!
Number 4, Osborne.
Pick up my laundry. Oh, my.
Mules take over and down. They won't get out there. This is the game, folks.
42-7. We got to make our PAC's Big Player of the Game selection, Kurt. Who
yes,
do you think?
We do. Who do you want to pick for PAC's Big Player of the Game?
Dan Holland is a contender, but he didn't suit up tonight. So we've got Bill Turner. We mentioned the whole offensive line.
Right.
Austin Sutton, Zach Ferguson. Ellis is also a good candidate. Did a good job on both sides of the ball.
Who do you think?
I like Ellis. Let's go with Ellis.
We'll go with Ellis.
Sutton's going to be there. All these guys are very talented. We're going to go with Aaron Ellis as our PAX Pick player of the game. That's the final, folks, 42-7. And Mules dominating again. We're going to take a quick break and come back. You're watching Mules, the 500 Mules, live on City Cable.
Do you ever feel that in times when you take your car in to get repaired that you get the runaround?
At Simmons Tire and Automotive, we try to sell you the right tire at the right price, give you the right service, all at one place. And that way you feel you don't get the runaround.
Regardless of what you need, tires, oil change, state inspection, alignment, shocks and struts, brakes, engine tune-up, or repair, give Simmons Tire and Automotive a call at 785-TIRE.
Mention my name, Leo, and get a doggone good deal.
Truck after truck after truck of big-time savings on pre-owned vehicles have arrived at Blackwell Baldwin Ford, Lincoln Mercury, Toyota, and Poplar Bluff. When prices fall, we buy big to save you big-time money. White Corolla LE starting at $13,900. An 07 Highlander V6 loaded, $23,900. 07 RAV4 Limited's $22,900. And a great selection of Camry LEs. Hurry in to save big-time money at Blackwell Baldwin Ford and Poplar Bluff, where low prices and low payments sells cars and trucks every day.
It starts as a vacant lot, then the foundation is poured, the frame goes up, roof and walls are added, and 1,000 details later, the house is done. But if it's your house, your home, it's the place where your plans are fulfilled and your dreams become reality. At First Midwest Bank, we make all kinds of loans, but none are more satisfying than the loans for new homes. Come see why customers come first at First Midwest Bank.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Dream big, get started. Call 877-TRY-TRCC.
We're back here at Freddie Mac Stadium. It's a happy stadium, folks. So the second week in a row, Mules dominate again, 42-7 over the Dexter Bearcats. Move the record to 2-2, and we've got some exciting interviews coming up in our post-game show. It's hysteria here. Thanks for watching us on live on City Cable. We've got some big things coming up. We'll be right back. You're watching Mules football live on City Cable.
Hi, my name's Katie Stinger. Let's go, Mules.
It's morning. It's your clean slate, your fresh start. And now mornings in Poplar Bluff matter even more with our great Holiday Inn breakfast in the Pasta House. Start your day off right with a real bona fide breakfast. Eye-opening specials, fresh from the griddle delights, and inspiration from our skillet. So wake up and smell the coffee, eggs, bacon, sausage, and hash browns in Poplar Bluff. Enjoy your morning in the Pasta House at the Holiday Inn.
Preparing for school means an eye exam, and Melton Eye Care Poplar Bluff means no hassles. Melton Eye Care has the only photographic laser retinol scanner within 100 miles of Poplar Bluff, which means your child's high-tech eye health exam is done in just a few minutes. Your child's photo record can even be emailed to your pediatrician. Melton Eye Care's modern office can also handle most adult or child eye care needs. We accept most vision insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, and the uninsured. Melton Eye Care. Bring your world back into focus.
Truck after truck after truck of big-time savings on pre-owned vehicles have arrived at Blackwell Baldwin Ford, Lincoln Mercury, Toyota, and Poplar Bluff. When prices fall, we buy big to save you big-time money. White Corolla LE starting at $13,900. An 07 Highlander V6 loaded, $23,900. 07 RAV4 Limited's $22,900. And a great selection of Camry LEs. Hurry in to save big-time money at Blackwell Baldwin Ford and Poplar Bluff, where low prices and low payments sells cars and trucks every day.
Welcome to Imperial Business Products. We've moved to serve you better.
With 10,000 square feet of building, 1,200 square feet of shop space, and thousands of feet of warehouse space, Imperial Business Products has been treating you like royalty since 1991. Focused on serving you better and saving you up to 70% on supplies. If it goes in an office machine, IBP can get it quick.
Call and let us serve you.
Drop off your hidden treasures and excess inventory to be liquidated at a higher price than you imagined. Drop Off Now prepares everything for auction, and almost anything can be sold on eBay. Call or stop by today.
Hey, I'm here with Austin Ellis. He's our PAX Big Player of the Game, baby. A big 42-7 romp over the Dexter Bearcats. Austin, early on, you helped establish the running game. 2 touchdowns on the night. I tell you what, it's got to feel good.
Yeah, it does. It feels really good.
You know, what's really mystifying to a lot of fans out there is last year, you guys, yourself and Zach Ferguson, he was a freshman last year, played with a freshman. So he wasn't playing on varsity. Bullington hurt his finger, and he didn't play. But all of a sudden, we got all these guys out there, and we don't know. We had 5 guys with at least 20 carries and 87 yards coming in tonight's contest. You guys have so many weapons, but you're all different, but you all get the job done. So what was it like out there?
Well, it's fun. I mean, I love it, and I love playing with my guys, and we just try to just play as hard as we can, and just.
Well, you know, a couple things I noticed, a lot more chemistry this year than last year. You guys, like, hang out together. You're tight. One guy knows what the other guy's doing. You also play on the other side of the ball, defense. What do you like better? You like running the touchdowns? You like tackling the guys?
I like them both. I like them both the same. Just get the job done. That's all I want to do.
North County next week, baby. Looking good?
Yes, yeah.
All right, Mules dominate 42-7. Here's our PAX Big Player of the Game, number 40, Austin Ellis. Aaron Ellis, I'm sorry. We're going to come back in just a moment. You're watching Mules Football Live on City Cable.
Hi, I'm Katie Bly. Go Mules.
Let Flooring America help you escape to a world of vibrant color and captivating design with Stainmaster Carpet. Flooring America is celebrating the Stainmaster Carpet anniversary with savings on stylish and luxurious Stainmaster Carpet, laminate, wood, tile, and more. Plus, pay no interest for 3 years at Flooring America. The Stainmaster Carpet anniversary celebration going on now at Flooring America, with you every step of the way.
Do you ever feel that in times when you take your car in to get repaired that you get the runaround?
At Simmons Tire and Automotive, we try to sell you the right tire at the right price, give you the right service, all at one place. And that way you feel you don't get the runaround.
Regardless of what you need, tires, oil change, state inspection, alignment, shocks and struts, brakes, engine tune-up, or repair, give Simmons Tire and Automotive a call at 785-TIRE.
Mention my name, Leo, and get a doggone good deal.
We're here after the game with Coach Brian Robbins. Brian, it was a great game. We picked the running back to be the player of the game. They really established the running game right up the middle, right in the beginning, didn't they?
Yeah, we were able to pound it a little bit tonight with a variety of different kids. We had Aaron Ellis, who's the player of the game that you guys chose, and Kerry Smith did a great job. I don't know what the stats are, and we don't really care. The scoreboard's what matters. Zach Ferguson had a good game. When those kids have good games, we're doing some good things up front, and I thought our offensive line got better this week.
Yeah, one of the things that we wanted maybe the whole offensive line, but couldn't do that. We were able to see a couple times Ellis make some tremendous blocks for Ferguson. When you watch the films, you're going to be really happy with him.
Yeah, we ask everybody on our football team to be a blocker before you're a ball carrier, and we really need to be unselfish and Todd's a perfect example of that. We run that option, and Todd's got to do what the defense tells him to do. If he may have to give the thing 30 times in a row, but that one time he's got to pull it, he may be gone. So good team win. We have an unselfish football team that's just hungry for victories right now.
Yeah, we mentioned that up in the booth that you had an unselfish team. There were some tremendous blocks even downfield by your receivers, and that's hard to teach a receiver to do.
Again, when you think wide receiver, you think of somebody that's going to come out and catch 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 balls a game. Our receivers don't get to do that. When we do throw it to them, we expect good things to happen. But, they're just they're offensive linemen out there sometimes. They're just a little wider. We expect those kids to block too. And, those kids are improving too. Out of our football team's effort, overall it's a good effort, but I know there's some things that we need to clean up.
Well, Brian, we appreciate you, Coach Robbins, and we appreciate the great kind of cultural change you brought to Mules football. tough blockers, tough tacklers. We're looking forward to broadcasting next week against North County, and we're live here at City Cable. We'll be right back.
Do you ever feel that in times when you take your car in to get repaired that you get the runaround?
At Simmons Tire and Automotive, we try to sell you the right tire at the right price, give you the right service, all at one place. And that way you feel you don't get the runaround.
Regardless of what you need, tires, oil change, state inspection, alignment, shocks and struts, brakes, engine tune-up, or repair, give Simmons Tire and Automotive a call at 785-TIRE.
Mention my name, Leo, and get a doggone good deal.
Truck after truck after truck of big-time savings on pre-owned vehicles have arrived at Blackwell Baldwin Ford, Lincoln Mercury, Toyota, and Poplar Bluff. When prices fall, we buy big to save you big-time money. Like Corolla LE starting at $13,900. And 07 Highlander V6 loaded $23,900. 07 RAV4 Limited's $22,900. And a great selection of Camry LEs. Hurry in to save big-time money at Blackwell Baldwin Ford and Poplar Bluff, where low prices and low payments sells cars and trucks every day.
It starts as a vacant lot, then the foundation is poured, the frame goes up, roof and walls are added, and 1,000 details later, the house is done. But if it's your house, your home, it's the place where your plans are fulfilled and your dreams become reality. At First Midwest Bank, we make all kinds of loans, but none are more satisfying than the loans for new homes. Come see why customers come first at First Midwest Bank.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Dream big, get started. Call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Hey, this is our post-game brew. Post-game show. Bruce and Kurt here to wrap it up. 42-7 domination of the Dexter Bearcats, Kurt. And coming in, we knew that Dexter had, they lost similarities there with their program and ours. Schedule-wise, they played two state-ranked teams coming in against Festus and St. Genevieve. We had Parkway West and Blytheville. But I tell you, with that last game against New Madrid County Central for Poplar Bluff, that momentum definitely carried over. And we saw a lot of cohesiveness and chemistry in the offense as well as defense tonight.
And one of the things I think we all need to remember is that Poplar Bluff's team is growing and evolving. We haven't seen all that they're going to be. Defensively, offensively, they haven't even, brought out their entire offensive playbook yet. So the great things are going to come.
Yeah, and I was telling Aaron Ellis, our PAC's big player of the game, that it's like a new team that just kind of came out of space here. You got Bullington didn't play last year with a broken thumb. You got most of these guys. Osborne didn't play last year. You got Ferguson was a freshman, and these guys are just lining up, and it's like people are it's like wow, it's like an early Christmas present, and the fans are going crazy. We're having a great time here. Mules go to 2-2 on the season. Talk just a moment next week about North County. They come to town for homecoming. They're 1-2. They're in a tough conference, so there's some things obviously that Coach Robbins can work on.
Yeah, they've had good teams in the past, and they're going to be well coached. So we'll see what they bring.
Yeah, that's going to be a great ball game. If you can make it here to Freddie Morrow Stadium, make sure you check us out on Channel 2 live on City Cable next week for homecoming. We go on the air at 6:45. Until next Friday at 6:45. This is Bruce for Kurt. And hope you enjoyed the telecast as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Good night, everyone.